they're not all adult audience.
You've got panned by everyone.
Yeah.
And I mean everyone.
Okay, so we're up to session number 36.
Yeah, when I'm not choking on water.
We
Okay.
made you call your deaths.
Yeah. Yes. We've had an NPC death. Yes.
We're going to be TPK'd by a dead child.
Could be something you ate.
You know about the flesh golem, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's no ghosts in this story setting, right? Right?
No, you've interacted with ghosts.
I know, that's what makes that funny.
What are you talking about? We had a little kid that was possessed. Ran around with him for like 2 months. 3 years.
Okay, so we'll do a round the table introduction on that. Stefan.
Hello, I am playing the Green Arrow.
So totally not responsible for the death of the child last session.
No, that wasn't my arrow to start with, it was a dog. Yeah,
Fucking
we've learnt
arrow.
some interesting facts about food here, which I didn't want to know. But, don't eat food, just starve yourself, that's the best option here. Yeah, fun and games, the usual.
So have you learnt the magic that allows you to create food without actually eating living creatures?
Probably could, can't be bothered.
Okay.
Isn't
So
that,
meat's
isn't
back
that
on the
just
menu.
called purify food and drink? Right?
Purify doesn't change what it's made from.
Yeah, that's fair.
True, but it does purify
Just
it.
makes it less evil.
No.
How does it make cannibalism any less cannibalism?
I don't know.
It's like, oh, it's totally cannibalism. Oh,
I
that's
find-
okay.
I find
Hey,
that-
you're a gnome and an elf. It's
I
not like
feel
you're
offended
eating
that
gnome
you're
and
not
elf in
enjoying
your
my
city.
delicacy, thank you very much.
Which brings us to Parry. And Josh,
I am playing the buffest wizard known to man.
who loves meat of the city.
Yes. Hey, I grew up around here, I know.
I'm very surprised
Absolute
that
delicacy.
you didn't tell us. You just presumed it was like common knowledge.
Yeah.
Isn't that what it's like in every city?
Probably.
It's not cannibal if you add enough herbs and spices, okay?
Oh, is this like the 31 herbs and spices from bloody...
And a collector? Yes.
Settle down, Colonel.
So yes, I am playing Parry. Sexual fiend.
Oh god, he's giving himself titles now.
And father to probably about 20 kids as far as we don't know.
Okay. Well, it can be if you want.
Nope.
You can make that wish.
No.
I'm sure that wouldn't have a problem
No,
whatsoever.
no.
Surprised you didn't wish away the kids.
I think he was that close to doing
I
that though.
I was contemplating
That
it
was
at the
kind of
time.
the problem.
I was like,
No, we should not do
nah.
your father.
Because I can at least prove my innocence.
No worries,
I
you're a
can,
mother.
I can at least prove that.
Well, hey, it would be interesting exactly what happened when he wished them away, because they might just appear in the middle, in the middle of the bay somewhere nearby, unable to make it back to shore. And so suddenly there's just a whole pile of dead kids in the water nearby.
Yep.
Hey, your kill count would go up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'll be more of a child killer than this one.
Well, it's always saying beware what you wish for.
How many kids did your little explosions in
No, because they're all,
Sandpoint?
they're all in the tent.
No, not all of
Yeah,
them.
they were.
Enough of them.
I'm
All the ones he paid attention to.
yeah, I'm pretty sure your collateral damage got a few.
Yeah, as
What?
far as anyone's aware, there were no kids in
I
the
was
wreckage.
astounded
Only because
that
there were
Ray of
nobodies
Frost
left
could
in
set off
camp.
fireworks,
Yes.
okay?
And then we have M.
I am playing Duza and Puppy, who totally didn't murder a child last
Bullshit.
session. It was self-defense.
Bullshit.
I'm still sticking to that.
Bullshit.
Ah, yes, the old self-defense for self-defense.
You're
Yes.
sticking to your first kill being a goblin and your second kill being self-defense.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much right.
Jury, what do you say? Guilty.
Yeah, no, that was an unfortunate accident that Puppy killed the kid.
So you also get to claim the mother as well.
Oh yeah, you do.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Too
about
far.
that. Yeah, too far. Yeah, because it was by...
Murder on the child, manslaughter on the mother. Way.
Yeah. Yeah, but we don't know where she is, so...
And we haven't looked, which is just as good.
No.
If we give it a day, we know where she'll be.
I love how we could have absolutely gone and looked, but no, we're going to go look for the bad guys in this church.
No, we did ask the
Trees.
priest and the
Kobolds.
kobolds.
Yeah.
And they had no idea where he lived. And in a city this big, looking in just that direction of some description is... we have no hope of finding old...
Yeah, but the kobold said that give it a day after she's dead and they'll find her. So we know she'll be in a pie in the shop in a day or two.
Yeah, but that's not our problem then.
Under Nana's favourite pie.
The secret ingredient.
Nana.
We use real meat.
we use real Nana.
Real nana. Nice.
Though their eel burgers are selling for a treat.
Oh, that's right.
That's right, yeah.
Only a couple of them have.
I gotta go try those. I'd absolutely have a go at in an eel burger.
You just heard what Martin said, right?
Yeah, that's right.
They sell vegetarian pies too.
I feel
Yes,
offended that you guys don't like my
sell
delicacy.
pies made from vegetarians.
Cool.
It's my
Like
hometown.
those, they only eat organic.
I'm gonna show you guys to a treat.
Oh god.
The local food.
Okay, so yes, and then we have Morgan, who missed the last session and the
I play Quest.
Child murdering.
He's going to have a lot of fun learning about all this. Child killer. Child killer.
No, goblin killer. Goblin
So
killer.
just so you know,
Technically-
the last
technically
fight they
I
had
didn't-
of you was your hand was stuck like this, and no one had actually helped you.
Right.
No one helped him.
No,
Yeah. and I got
because you
carried
hadn't
off by a wave of
showed up back in
goblins,
the
right?
in.
Oh, sorry,
You
you were
disappeared
carrying.
with the
That's
goblins.
right.
Yeah, we don't actually... You said, I'm going for a walk, and we haven't been able to find you since.
Ah, I said I'm going for a walk. I left, and then your room was on fire.
Yes, but as far as we know, you went for a walk.
Totally not related.
Totally not related at all.
And then the goblins helping put out the fire, totally not related either.
No.
Yes,
No.
storing empty wooden buckets on it. Yes.
Yeah, we still haven't quite worked out how that happened.
Well,
We
they
looked
had
at
been
hearing
told
that
to use the
before.
bucket, so they used the bucket.
Yep.
Any of the debris they can find, including like 12.
And anything flammable.
And then online today we have Peter.
Yay!
Way.
I'm playing the highly moral and religious Lord Willy Won Kenobi, aspirant of the lost errant, practitioner of the renowned Tiger style, and saviour of Quest and Margot, God-touched, hater of horses and maker of good life choices, husband of the Hell Knight Ruby Won Kenobi, and non-child murdering person. Just out there. Just saying.
Add the good slap on the end.
It's okay. I'm sure we can fix that.
Yes.
Wouldn't want you to feel left out.
Yep.
They're not strong enough to be worth killing.
But meat.
But meat.
No, yuck.
I find it offensive that you're not trying the delicacy.
I tried it and then didn't like it.
Okay.
Hey, veal is not always from animals.
The one of the key things was the half orc I killed,
Yep.
Logan, was Dooza's brother.
Oh, the one in the ring.
No.
Yeah, the one that ransacked the
Golden Goblin.
Oh. Has that come up yet?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
You're still on your walk.
Okay, so we
Still an arrow
return.
probably attached to your shoulder.
So last session, they're currently in the campaign where they're trying to find out details about this blot in the sky. Apparently, no one in the town actually knows much about the blot in the sky.
Brilliant.
But we have a link to someone now who might be able to give us a bit more information.
Yep. Once you commit a atrocious act on someone.
Mm-hmm. No, it's a reasonable act.
That's
Come on.
fine, because it's not
deserves
any
it.
of us doing it, it's him.
Oh, no, it doesn't have to be him. It just has to be done.
Oh.
No, I have to do it.
That's your choice.
No, that's what was said.
In which case,
I'm
then,
telling everyone in the party, I've got to do it. It's the way it just has to be.
So as far as we're aware, he has to punch someone in the nads until they bleed, essentially. Yay!
Did the goblin survive?
your goblin?
No, the gold goblin.
Yeah. It hasn't been burnt down yet.
Right.
No, there's a bit of charring in our room.
So your room smells like a cookhouse.
Oh, that's fine. Just paint it white.
And we've had to clean a few bodies out of the
Kobolds came and collected.
Yep.
But they didn't clean the blood, so we still got to clean the blood. So
Well, that's not their job.
I
There's a few persistence.
Just paint that one too.
know.
Why don't you just paint it all red? That way you don't have to worry about painting it later.
Yeah.
More blood. It doesn't hide the burn marks.
So, blotchy red and black. Then no one really notices.
Okay. But we're not out of employment.
No.
So this is on the weekend at the moment?
I believe it is potentially on the weekend because you were out doing some exploring.
Yep.
You get back.
Because wasn't it on the Friday night?
It was on the Friday night. And so it's morning, and I'd say sometime around this point is where Quest shows up. Goblins couldn't figure out how to take your arrow out without taking the hand off.
How was your
Oh, I got to the edge of the block and then realised if I went any further I'd get killed. So I came back and the building was on fire. I tried to get the goblins to help me put out the fire, but they carried me off instead. Also, some guys with crossbows shot me.
How many did you come across outside?
Well, have you clocked on yet?
I really can't count that much. There were so many goblins, it's really hard to count.
And the guys with arrows?
We're not in the Golden Goblin.
Oh.
We're in the church.
None of those. They had crossbows.
Quest is caught up.
Like, the guys with crossbows... No, what? The guys with the crossbows?
The guys with crossbows.
Oh, only two.
What did you learn?
I learned don't stick your head around a corner. If you're setting a trap, don't not set the trap and look around the corner. Because somebody else is setting a trap too.
You also noticed that the goblin's hand is stuck up in a rude gesture.
Ah.
Yeah, I think I heard Parry screaming crawl, so I'm sure he's coming.
Yep.
Clock on already.
I'll try and have a look at that.
How about you guys? I see you all survived the burning.
Yeah, there was 3, 6, 7, 8. I think 8 inside.
One medicine.
Imagine
What did you get?
23.
23.
One of those happened to be my brother.
It's pretty badly infected.
Oh, that's good.
It
During night.
had various
No, he
remedies,
kind of got murdered by
home
Luke.
remedies done on it.
Huh.
And apparently they were trying to push and pull through, but couldn't
Did you
figure out
kill
which
him
one to do. It had a lot of
No.
swearing.
No?
No.
It's not very family
So
motivated of you.
is this like surgery or is this trial by fire?
What do
I'm
you
willing
feel
to
like?
burn it. Let me burn it.
What do you feel like? And go that way.
Technically speaking, medically, I should probably clean the wound and stuff and, use a strong alcohol. And
I can
all
clean it with acid.
What you're looking for is braid.
that. You might melt off all that if necessary.
Yeah.
Alright, so you just spent the day, cleaning up then?
I'll just tend to it the medical way.
Yes.
Okay.
Thereabouts.
So, not long after getting in there, you have a moment of extreme pain. Give me a fortitude saving throw. As someone helps remove the bolt from you.
Better than the goblin. What'd you say it was?
Fortitude saving throw.
Not a wisdom save though. That's a good thing.
Okay.
Fort save is gonna be.
Panic sets in.
11.
11. Okay, so as you're tending to the wounding, he passes out.
Yep, there it is.
And
It really
it's,
hurt.
Instead of having the normal greenish blood you're used to, most of the blood around the area is brown.
Oh.
So his blood's infected?
He's got infections of some sort.
For fuck's sake, I'm not giving him a infusion.
Quick, IVABs. IV antibiotics.
Yes, would healing magic help that?
Possibly.
Fine.
What sort of healing magic do you have?
Oh, I'm a cleric, so I hope the good stuff.
So you can
who
cure
got the remedy
diseases
from the child? Screw the mother, we need the same quest.
I think Juza has that.
Yeah,
There's a quick need the remedies. Harry's gonna go full heartedly on
I
this.
don't think we have access to that at level 1.
I don't think so either. Or I don't think it's a level 1 spell, I think it's a level 2.
or whatever. Yeah.
Okay, so Parry goes chasing up Medusa.
What?
I think we were talking while this was happening.
Yeah, he's like, he's passed
Kroll
out.
was doing something and having a conversation.
And then he's
Parry's dragged, like, Crawl from, like, wherever. And now he's bouncing up and down violently. I need the remedy things.
It's in my bag upstairs, I think.
Runs off.
You guys having a nice conversation, catching up with Quest about what happened.
And then he passes out in the
And then he
middle of the
passes out in the middle of it, you know.
Okay, so you
That's
run me
cool.
through the bag and find it.
Beautiful. Run back down. Alright. What are the instructions?
There's no instructions, you didn't get them.
What do I have in my hands?
A whole bunch of different herbs and stuff.
Just give it to Kroll. He'll know what to do with them.
Roll, remedy, quick.
Alright, I'll have a look at them.
Medicine roll.
Can I do a medicine roll to see what they have where as well? Because I think we did this last time and we just realised.
That's a... 24.
Okay, so there's 2 ingredients in the bag actually useful for medicine, the rest of it's more useful for cooking.
I'll take out those, hand the rest back and say, bring the rest to the kitchen.
Just like they're going to cook him for you later.
Are the kobolds around?
Not at the moment.
And
I'm
then
going to back pocket those for the kobolds later.
I'll grab a mortar and pestle or something and try and make a
You're able to
salve.
make up a salve for him.
Yep, cool.
Okay, so you'll get another healing roll later.
So I roll my 1d4.
Would you want to roll your 1d4 for?
Isn't that the pass out time?
Well, if someone gives you a hit point, you wake up.
Yeah, no.
Or does a heal on you, you
I'm
wake
just going
up.
to go ahead and roll my 1d4. No one's doing that. It's a 4.
Okay, so unless someone helps, Quest is just sort of slumped on their chair for a while. Guess he's not working today. Puppy's just staring at Quest with the...
Hands just rig it out.
Give me 1 second.
Probably about like an hour going by, Jesus comes by, like pokes Quest and is like,
I'm gonna try and help him.
Guys, I think he needs a bit more help.
I think you broke him.
I think you broke my friend.
Alright, I'm gonna use my battlefield mode.
Unless Willie wants to like shock him awake.
Battlefield medicine can only be done once per 24 hours.
Fine, I don't really use it. I just
But
have it.
it's a single action instead of taking 10 minutes.
Wait, you
the
can
other
do
one
that,
does.
right?
That's really weird.
Yes, so it's a medicine
Well, there you
roll.
go. Remove
Yeah, just a
disease.
medicine roll.
Spell 3, so you have to be level 3 to get it.
Which, by the way, is an exploration action to do it normally. Just to help point out there's little exploration things.
Yeah. Dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Okay, so you get to roll 2d... Is it 2d8 or 2d6?
It is the same as treat wounds.
Oh.
I'll find treat wounds.
Oh, okay.
That's on the spell. Isn't
Thank
it?
you.
Medicine. There it is. It is 2d8.
Oh, 2d8. Woo! You're probably full on hit points still, but...
No, I'm at half health.
Oh!
I'm really good in the fight when there are other people to fight.
Then
So good in the fight.
Oh, that's right, yeah. 8 points.
So you get 8 more points back. The goblins didn't do any healing whatsoever on you.
No.
Why would they do that?
Well, their remedies don't involve healing.
Your goblin remedies are, if we give you enough pain, you won't get hurt again.
Yeah.
And
So
they said, we're going to
stab,
have to take
stab,
the
stab,
hand.
stabby,
And I
stab.
said, if you take the hand, I'm going to take your eyes.
And the other thing is, if it's not broken, you haven't done it right.
Mm-hmm.
So you are quite good at breaking things that aren't broken.
Yes, like setting fire to their own
That's
HQ.
pretty disappointing.
Well,
I was hoping for a bigger salad.
Oh.
So we'll steal some of these.
go for it.
I was gonna say it smells nice though.
Yeah, spring grilled.
Ah!
I'm not getting salads from them again.
And your hand's sort of all bound up, so you can't really move it that well.
With his fingers still out?
All his fingers are out now.
Oh, okay. Oh, boo.
Now the whole 3 people at the table were just like, aww.
Mainly because he had to, reattach a few things that had been, broken.
Ooh, tendons, bones.
Thank you, Kroll.
So he's used the other fingers as splints.
Harry came up with a good
You're
idea
welcome.
for once. Put it on the record. I'm not just a
I'm
mass
glad you
murdering.
didn't have to remove it.
Not
It
just
was
a,
an option, but I thought you wouldn't like that.
not just a mass murdering wizard.
Besides, don't break it again, or you can ask
Wizard over there.
Juicer will let you know how that works.
To be fair, I was shot.
Yeah, that's fine. Just letting you know. Try not to break it again.
I'll do my best.
Well,
Harry's still the only one without a broken bone.
I stand corrected. Try not to break it again while it's healing.
So how was your day?
Well, we shot a kid, so yeah.
Could be better.
You shot a kid.
Shot more.
You gave a kid his shots?
Yes.
Let's go with that one.
Ah, well, I would expect none of this if you crossed.
Yeah.
And you hear in the back there's a knock and a delivery. New meat delivery has arrived at the inn.
Oh, are these the kobolds?
Yeah.
Hand them the cooking ingredients that I have.
They say that's fantastic. They normally get the people who are sick to get that plastered on so it's less seasoning when they cook.
Ah!
So if the cure doesn't work, they're already half seasoned.
That explains a lot. That explains a lot.
Well, this one didn't quite make it to the customer.
Oh well.
There.
They take it and they hand you a pie.
Beautiful, I shout out.
It's tasty.
So what's on the menu today?
They have veal and they have
Mama's special.
sausages. They have what they call these little tenders,
Ooh, tendies.
and they have finger food as well.
This is just people's fingers.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that they're on their own sticks.
Yep.
So just don't want to know anymore. Really don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, really don't.
So yeah, just that the inn's happy. They've gotten a better quality of food in today than they normally do.
Can charge extra.
And at the same time, there's a knock at the front door. So you're at the back door, and you're at the back door.
I will answer it.
Okay. There is some sort of sailor with a package with it has on the front of it Parry's name.
I ask who he is.
He says gruffly, "I'm delivery man. Got paid. Deliver this to Gold Goblin Harry."
From who?
Don't care.
Yeah, that's me. Do you want to know?
Not really.
Exactly.
But was promised money on delivery. Hold that his hand.
I give him like a copper.
He hands you the package and walks off.
Yeah. I've learned in this town that people's expectations are really low.
No. You would have handed the guy a stick, he would have been happy.
Oh,
Okay.
probably. No, I think they know the difference between coin and stick, though.
Well, might have been fresh food.
I think.
Listen, you could have said that this is the most powerful stick, and you could have handed him a stick, and he would have walked off very happy.
It's a copper.
Invited him in
Don't
for a
care.
drink, got the package off him, asked the person to throw him out. Obviously being paid for it.
It's a copper. He's probably going to be dead by the time he's at the end of the street, so you know whatever. It's not my problem.
Over a copper.
Over a copper, yeah. In this town, I'm not going to really be surprised.
It's going to be tomorrow's lunch. Sorry.
Hey, conveniently, the kobolds are here already.
I want to know how skilled they are in their crafting in terms of food.
Oh, they're very good.
Beautiful. So tomorrow's lunch.
Yeah.
Not one thing you've untasted has made you sick from there.
I know. Really?
Bones are few and far between.
Which means they have an idea of how to actually cook bad things.
Harry's totally oblivious to what's going on at the moment. Harry's just home.
They do have a special on desserts. Brain pudding.
Yeah.
Jellies.
Brain jelly.
What? This is very gelatinous.
You okay there, Pete?
No.
Well, it's better than their testicle soup.
Harry's down.
You could probably thank your
You're
mentor.
supposed to do that before it gets put in the soup.
Harry's not offering testicles for the soup, by the way. Harry's keeping his testicles.
I don't know, you probably have less kids if you gave it up.
No,
to
sure,
food.
That can be medically arranged.
Oh, I was wondering where the beer was coming from.
The oven, quick him!
No, well, the time is on my phone.
Okay. Well, it could be the computer backing up.
Yeah, that too.
Beep!
Okay, so yes. Yeah, so you got a package.
I mean, if I have to roll for testicle surgery for Harry, I'll roll it, but it'll be the weirdest thing ever.
I will find a way to put my staff through your eyeballs, okay? I will find a way.
Both of them at once.
I'll show you how buff I am. I'll crack my staff over
close
my
and
knee
lock the door.
stab you in the eyes with it.
Yeah, so you find Perry in the kitchen,
Yep.
enjoying a fresh pie.
Oh.
Don't
know why my brain went enjoying a woman.
It could have been a woman.
Harry has imagination, right? Anyway, Doozer
This
like...
lovely lady pie.
Doozer puts the package down in front of Harry and says, some guy delivered this for you. I don't know where it's from, don't know what it is, don't care, I'll go back to the door.
You didn't charge him double for the delivery?
How rude of you.
No, me charge you to the delivery. Asking you for
Yeah, I'll
coin.
post payment on
No,
delivery.
go away.
That's why I didn't bother asking, and Doozer doesn't care about money, so...
Exactly. Hey, you and your kid murdering dog, away.
Did my paperwork survive the fire?
You go up and have a look.
Yes.
So, which bed was yours? Were you the sort who liked to sleep closest to the window or closest to the door?
Oh, I like being as far away from the window as I can, so I can make as much noise as possible on my way out.
Well, so you want to be as close to the door as possible or close to the window as
Close
possible?
to the door.
Close to the
Yeah,
door.
that's that question.
Okay, so yes. Your stuff's perfectly fine.
Wasn't it, Parry's or,
I didn't have much. I had all my stuff on me.
Yeah, no, I know, but like
I
the beds that got destroyed with I think the two near the
more
window.
accurately,
Yeah, probably
West
mine.
has the bed that was
Oh,
claimed
actually, no, it's
last.
definitely mine because I usually signal to the goblins out that window.
Yeah. So it'll be Parry's and probably Willie's beds.
No, yeah, I think Quest would have gotten to the bed last, so whichever bed was unclaimed by the time he got there.
Okay.
I thought Quest was definitely the one near the window, just needed to jump out and bounce.
Yes, your bed's perfectly fine. Okay, so yes, you've got a package in front of you.
Cool.
It's got your name on it.
Boom.
Probably.
There's something in there sliding around.
Yeah, I grab a large, like, kitchen knife.
Okay. You open it up. There's a torn letter with a knife mark through it.
How are we going?
It's
Sorry, it's around the wrong way. Okay, there we
It's a
go.
letter from the Pathfinder Society.
Oh!
The Magnum Up.
Oh!
And they said they've sent a wayfinder that should be in the bag with it. That there's a wayfinder in there.
Yeah, look down in the box.
And that wayfinder is connected to their lodge in Magnamar. So when you activate your home room gate, you should be able to travel there and deliver reports. And inside there is the material you left behind to activate your room gate.
Yeah, cool. Chuck that in the pouch. Don't forget that. Again.
You had left a lot of things behind when you went.
That's fair.
Didn't we all leave our...
We were told to
Wait.
not bring much as well, so...
Yeah.
And you're also and it is your wayfinder that came out.
Yeah, because we left our wayfinders because we got told that we were not supposed to be here as Pathfinders.
Stashing that also where it's not seen.
So that was the thing that was sliding around.
Why is...
Yeah, sure, you don't know about this. You walked off.
Because you need to use your wayfinder to activate your home room gate. It connects to your wayfinder.
Yeah.
That's the only way for someone to get to find it who's not skilled. Basically needs to have a connected wayfinder.
Is this... Oh, so is this actually...
That's a fly who wasn't too
That.
So the smoke...
I was interested about the rune breach about now. Really interesting.
Wait, you want to activate the room bridge instead of your home gate?
So
just attach it to this.
So new campaign?
What do
He
you
splits
report
an atom,
explode?
nukes the world.
So what's this connected to? Oh, middle of the sun.
That's about right. I would do that.
This big portal. Where to? I don't know.
Cool. So just clarification. The
Yep.
home. What was it?
It's under your parents' house. You haven't been there for a long time.
I was about to question what...
Harry's a
Last-
tree.
Last time you were there was about 3 or 4 years ago when you got sucked into the Pathfinder Society.
You've been home for like 3 months and you haven't visited your parents. You're a horrible person.
It's not unusual.
Listen, I've probably eaten my parents. Okay, we're aware.
Probably.
Went to the house, you weren't there, thought you were dead.
I'll write him a note near the sorry he died. This one's been away doing exciting things, to say the
morning.
least. Good morning.
Could be worse. You could have another PC, then decide to use every room of your parents' house as their own personal sex palace.
I'm getting my 72 virgins.
That was Wednesday night.
Some of them aren't virgins, unfortunately, so they don't count.
No. What you don't understand is that's what Parry's doing. Not anyone else, that's Parry doing that.
Interesting. So is my parents' house in Riverport or no?
It is in Riverport. This is where you come from.
Hey, that's fair.
And it was in the basement.
Oh.
You've been here for months and you haven't seen your parents. You're a horrible person.
Harry's new side quest: go visit parents.
Yeah, that's when he gets a letter from his
They
parents.
probably know that I'm here, okay? There's a whole
Everyone knows
line
you're
of
here.
women that probably go past their front doorstep.
You probably get this letter from your parents going, son, can you please come visit? We've had 20 single mothers come and visit us saying they want your hand in marriage.
No. This is why they've turned up at the Golden Goblin now, because his parents have heard that he's home. And they've gone, he's there.
He's over there, yeah. That's about right.
Yeah, we heard he's staying there now.
There's a sign
Go
up
away.
the front. It says,
Harry doesn't live here anymore.
Yeah.
No parry here.
no
Redirect.
admittance on parry business.
Redirect to Golden Goblin. Follow the detour signs.
Okay, so looking at the map, your parents are in that little area there near the Cypher Lodge.
How the hell did I not go visit them when I was at the Cypher Lodge?
I don't know.
I'm the worst person in the world. Good stuff.
It required you taking the rest of the party with you every time you were over there, almost.
Actually, that reminds me, I probably should go visit the Cypher Lodge, actually. I wonder if we've got any updates on the room gate.
Okay. So, you head out that way?
Yeah, I head out that way. I'll let everyone know. I'm gonna go to the Cypher Lodge. Gonna get updates on the room gate.
Who's gonna go with him?
Poppy starts bouncing around.
Don't want your kid murdering dog banks.
Well, too bad you've got me today. Hey, Cole,
Nah.
can you open the door?
Yeah, I'll check out the door.
It's still on the weekend.
I think it's still on the weekend. It's a Saturday.
No, it could be Sunday now.
Yeah, it's Sunday.
Got the day off.
And before it's a 6-day week, and next you know it's a Monday.
Hey, Kroll, what do you want to do?
What am I guess I'm manning the door at the moment.
It's a Sunday.
Oh.
Day off.
And you've got the Percy's happy to man the door for you. Well, they don't really like manning the door, they prefer to walk the door. They want to get things, correct.
They prefer the Percy the door.
3 words, dude.
Next thing you know, 3
R-D-O.
Percys are going to be pinned against the door.
Well, otherwise I wouldn't have been there to get your package.
I mean, I'm happy to go with people somewhere if they want to go somewhere.
Ridiculous on a Sunday, seriously.
Why didn't you pay him more? He's delivering on a Sunday.
I didn't tell you that I paid him. I just said you got a
Pathfinder's
delivery.
already paid him, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
Is there one of those oven mat thingies so I don't burn
They're in the
Well,
trolley.
No, the thing to put the tray on, we've got the little,
Oh, those things.
Yeah, like the
They're-
the
trivet stuff, not
yeah,
the
they're in
things.
the third.
the little blue things that
Third or fourth
fold
floor down.
out like
Yeah,
a,
yeah.
yeah.
So third floor?
Third or fourth, I can't remember. One of them is in the shape of a dead guy.
And we also have the little blue ones that just fold out.
Oh yeah, those two.
Okay, so yes, so you start heading off. Luckily for you, it's not that far. As you show up, apparently everyone gives way for you. All the to get to the ferry first.
Make way
Yeah.
for Harry.
Yeah, definitely.
Prince Parry.
Yes,
I
and
wouldn't be surprised if that was my child here and I did not know it.
and then you also notice that they're giving deference to Doozer as well. After hearing about the fight and the kid.
Words got around about you and your dog.
And what were they doing?
Giving lots of space.
parting ways.
Yeah, whoops.
But of course, as far as Perry's concerned, it's all about him.
Yep.
They don't even charge you for crossing the river for the first time.
Oh wow. Okay.
No one else gets on the boat with you, so it is the most room you've ever had on the boat.
Well, not only have a lot of them seen Doozer at the arm wrestling thing, and the fact that they probably heard that we took out a whole bunch of goons, and then the kid. We
You
definitely
just murdered a kid in broad daylight.
yeah,
exactly. That's it.
yeah, no. But that was just the icing on the cake, right?
So was Willie travelling with them or staying back at the end?
I might as well travel with them.
Okay. So yes, you've got Willie with you in tow. So the four of you go across the river together.
Yeah, roomy.
Poppy thinks he's a person too.
Yeah, because I've had to pay for Poppy, because she just sort of sits up, like when I'm handing money over, and he refuses to move. Until I pay for him too. He's a fucking smart little dog.
Hey, you teach him well.
I just need to retrain the whole fetch kill bit.
No, you don't.
No, he did the fetch thing, no problem. It's just that when he got hurt, he retaliated, and then he went back to fetching.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
Well,
know,
fetch kill.
but the whole reaction part I need to kind of tone down a tad.
No, you don't. The dog's fine.
You'll tone it down and you'll get murdered by something.
Yeah.
I got slapped. I better not do anything. I got slapped again. Now I'm dead.
Yeah.
Something bit me. I better go see what I'm supposed to do.
No. Like,
Yes.
Redefining fetch and kill because they're different.
Well, no. He was
We're in
fetching
combat.
fine until he got slapped.
Yeah, exactly. You don't do this reaction when we say fetch. You do that reaction when I say kill, and you get slapped, and then you go even more messy.
So it's gonna be funny when you drag another kid. This kid's going to like slap this dog. Your dog's just gonna sit, and then probably get slapped again and die.
Nah, dog's gonna rip the arm off instead of throw it.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm still thinking about it.
It is very hard to choose. Okay, so yes, you get across the river. You still find a lot of people give way to you. Your reputation's getting around.
I mean, that's kind of what we wanted anyway, right?
Yeah, it's just as long as it's our reputation, not Pathfinder.
No.
No, it's our reputation that, like, we're not to be...
Weren't you only...
Yeah, I haven't cut them yet.
Look up your kids, because we're coming and we're going to kill them. No, don't like that. No.
Lock up the kids.
Hide your wife, hide your kids. Because they're coming to get you.
And so yes, you make it to the Cypher Lodge, no problems. And for the first time you've been there, there's been no people trying to say, hey, this is your kid.
They probably...
And again. Butter knives.
You know what? It's pie. I'm sure you can manage with pie.
You just start to look better. Stop
was
using your
great.
mouth and use your eyes.
No.
Would you like some ketchup with Nonna?
Yes. This is our famous Nonna pie.
Made with real love.
Yeah, coincidentally, we're talking about pies and we're having pie for dinner. It's not coincidence at all, right?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Okay, so yes, you make it to the lodge, and they actually open it as you arrive, saying, "Oh, we're expecting you. We had warning," and all the parents and their kids left.
They probably saw Doozer and Puppy on the ferry and they was just like, nope,
Fuck
no,
that,
not
we're
today, not today. It's a good deterrent for you. It's another one.
Second.
You had a half-half, did you?
It was a mixed curry pie thingy.
All the wet stuff on the table. Yeah.
So it's like lentil pie, pie and chicken, I think is the other one.
Yeah,
Chicken and corn. Curry
Not too
pie.
bad. Okay, so yes, you make it to the Cypher Lodge. They let you in.
Yep.
They ask how you've been doing. They've been hearing your fights have been going well. But they also heard of an incident with a kid.
Yeah.
I had nothing to do with that one.
We wanted to stop a kid and the kid whacked a puppy and that didn't end well for the kid.
Yeah, it's a real shame, you know, being related to Parry and everything.
Wait, what?
Didn't he recognise his gun?
No. Well, he didn't.
Or you had been away for a while and you hadn't seen him for like, I don't know, you didn't even stop by your parents' place.
Oh, shit. Hey, dude is like, it's okay, I lost my brother this week too.
It wasn't my fault.
I'm gonna boot your dog.
Don't worry, I lost my brother this week too, I feel your pain.
I'm going to boot your dog.
And I'm so sorry about your auntie, they say.
Oh, it's only my niece, that's okay. Really not, but...
That's hilarious.
Sorry, it's only my cousin. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm related to like 90% of this town and the way things have gone.
Quite possibly, it probably runs in the family.
Yes, the family of Riddleport.
No, you know, at this point I'm not going to be surprised if your dad's like the big bad boss of this bloody...
Wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised if I got more of a pay than Saul from him.
So yeah, so that they ask, how can they help you in these, you know, troubled times? Have you come for condolences?
Yes, I'm totally in mourning right now.
I can tell by that colourful dress you're wearing. Dress clothes.
Yes, all things considered, it's probably a very sad time, but more here to focus on the rune gates.
Well, that's what the whole Cypher Lodge is for, he says.
Have we made any progress on that?
In 200-300 years, no. It lit up this year. I'd say that's more information than we've had in, you know, how many years?
Yeah, fair.
Didn't even know it lit up.
That was what. That's it. That's the next line from him. Up until this year, we didn't know it lit up.
Yeah. There's literally 2 lines in this book. There's a gate.
Oh no, they've got about 4 or 5 volumes on study on this book, which say absolutely nothing.
They've got blank pages of 4 volumes. One of them says 200 years ago.
Mostly harmless.
There's a gate.
Mostly harmless.
Probably.
200 years later, it lit up. Ah. Shall investigate. Good work.
And none of their magic can translate it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, so they do have, this is the major thing that they're doing, but they're currently trying to solve the blood in the sky.
Yeah.
And so far, what they've come up with, no one's actually gotten any straight answer about what it is. The current theory that is gaining weight is it's a side effect.
It's a side effect of what?
I don't know, that's what they're trying to figure out.
Huh. So they're not saying it's the main problem, it's just something that's happening that's causing.
It's sort of like when you cast some spells, you glow. Because it's not affecting anything. It's not detectable as anything. They can't change it in any way. So they list through all the things they've attempted to do with it, and they've done things you wouldn't even have imagined yourself.
So what, they think it's a side effect of the room gate lining up? Because didn't it show up
It
after?
showed up before. It showed up before the room gate lined up.
Mm.
The room gate lit up as you guys entered.
Oh.
Crazy.
Oh.
So the room gate is new, the room gate lighting up is a newer thing to the fact that they've had the blood in the sky.
Right, sorry, I thought it was the other way around, but okay. Never mind. The mystery deepens.
Okay, so yes, so that they you look through their daily notes, and the daily notes don't show anything outstanding or insightful.
Cool.
But because they're always coming at it from a fresh angle, it does mean that the things that have been dead ends for them have been making them work harder. You know, it's amazing what happens when you make people forget.
Yep.
But everyone has access to read this at the beginning of the day, right?
That's part of the thing. Is they in the morning they go through the notes of what they've tried and done, and then they get to have a fresh look at it without being hampered by their failures in the past.
Yeah.
Right.
They just know what they've done, so they can try something different.
Someone will eventually figure it out.
So the question is, will they figure it out before whatever's causing it has run its course?
Harry's going to go pay his parents a visit as well.
Okay.
Because why not? May as well do
So,
it while we're
do your parents live together, or does one of them just live there? And are they actually your parents?
I'm going to go back to the old house that I heard about. They're both still there.
Okay. So yes, you show up. It is a what you'd say probably very close to a entertainment house with scholarly pursuits.
I said that's where he gets it from.
And they're known for their quality drawings,
Ooh, that'd be helpful.
which many people pose for in their scholarly pursuits.
Yep.
Again.
Fantasy pornography is, it is a thing.
I'm going to tell Boozer to stay at the front.
Just
Ian.
they're biological researchers.
You're right. Do you actually tell us that this is your parents' place, or you're just like, we're going to that thing?
Everything is physics.
Oh, I've just walked off to where... Yeah, I've just walked off to... And if you follow me, I get to the front door and go, no, you know coming.
You look.
No.
And the place is called Hotter's Place.
Oh, you want to do that? Yeah, sure. We'll wait out here.
But is Willie going in?
Probably. Willie will probably ignore Harry's wishes.
Does Willie want to enter Hotter's Place?
Can't let Parrot go by himself.
Woo!
So stepping in, you see pictures of Parry's face up on the wall in various places. Having posed for many of the articles himself.
They told you not to come in.
Yeah, Deuce is scarred enough as it is, so
From
Deuce
touching the orb. You did that yourself.
is just like, yeah, I know, I know vividly what you're about to do. I don't, no. I'm good.
And as you're looking away, you sort of see Poppy wander off after Parry. Has a slight look over his shoulder and then walks in.
That's so like Kiki. Harry's my favorite. I'm gonna go call her daddy.
Just like, nope, not dealing with that today. I'm still not dealing with it today. I just still can't get those images out of my brain.
Just imagine like it's okay, the dog's gone, leave them be.
Yeah. They're like, you'll be fine, I think.
Okay, so yes.
Last time you said that with your dog is like, yeah, my dog will be fine.
Yeah, pretty much.
Kid dead.
Okay, so in the reception area, you see your sister sitting behind one of the desks going, "Oh, hey brother, come for more pictures."
Not this time round.
Looks like you're buffed up a bit.
Yeah.
We haven't had one for about 4 or 5 years now. Not really doing the family any justice.
I've noted all my things to do.
This is all good.
How is the family going?
Oh, well, they were going to have a funeral, but that didn't happen.
That sounds about right. That sounds about family.
Apparently, some kobolds showed up, gave some money and free food. And the deal that your dad just couldn't refuse.
Well, he's a good man, that guy.
So most of the family's in the back having a wake.
Beautiful. I got it back.
There's about 50 odd people in the back. So stepping in there, Willie, it's like you're seeing the 50 Shades of Parry.
Oh God.
It's nothing new because I've got his journal, so it's all good.
Yes, but you're
Who
seeing...
hasn't read my journals at this stage?
I don't
Well,
need
hopefully
to. I
no
don't
one's read
need
my
to.
journal.
I don't need to. I've had little first-hand.
Dreams.
She's had a 4D movie
I've had a
experience.
4D movie experience. I don't need it written down.
Oh, good call, good call.
So, yes, you basically see cousins, uncles,
Why have hentai
sisters,
manga when I can have the real deal?
and they all look surprisingly close to you.
Yep. Well, there's only one me. What? What?
50 Shades of Parry.
No, I'm just thinking this is going to make it really hard to prove legitimacy. Are you sure it was Parry and not his cousin?
Or one of my 49 brothers or sisters, by the way.
Well, this is cousins, nephews, second cousins, third cousins, just look like you. Which is
Yep.
probably actually related and might actually be half brothers and sisters.
Yep. That's not a surprise.
Which is why so many came out of the woodwork. If they look like a hunter, it's probably Parry's fault. He's the one with money at the moment.
Mm-hmm. So where's Dad? Where's Dad in this whole...
Oh, he's currently cooking. They've got a big fire pit, and he's currently cooking something over it.
Oh, cool! I'm gonna use how to Dad.
He has he's doing basically fish cakes. He calls them fish cakes because they came out of the water.
What was that?
Anything in the water was a fish.
Yuck.
See, you're cooking up the local produce.
Says, well, it's best getting it while it's fresh. You should know.
I definitely do know. How's it going, Dad?
Doing well. I hear we have less mouths to feed.
Yeah, I've seen the whole room. I swear there are more of us at one stage.
Probably was about 5 years ago.
Ah, man, it has been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah. Well, the older ones made way for the newer ones, but more older ones made way for newer ones.
Ah, okay.
But it's hard to tell because it has been 5 years,
Has indeed been 5 years.
and we haven't had as many newer ones. You haven't been doing your duty.
Yeah, my Jew's kind of been sidetracked at the moment.
But we've had many claims, but we can't prove any of them, so
Yeah, I know about that. Yeah.
we wanted proof.
I want to prove, did you? I'm pretty sure there's another good specimen in there somewhere.
Oh, they had to pay the temple for proof. No
Oh.
one wanted to.
Good stuff.
Can't pay, not legitimate. No test, no proof.
Yep.
I love that, the idea of that. Magical paternity test. Because, reasons.
Well, if divination can tell you so many things,
Yeah.
divination can tell you a bloodline.
I know.
And some of them were close.
Some of them were close.
Yeah. And usually enough, the close one didn't look like you.
Yep. So what's been going on the past 5 years?
People die. We sell. We paint. We draw. We tell interesting stories. And we document.
Document.
Yeah. Well, we normally, scribe stuff, but so many people here can't read, they prefer the pictures, so we make more money from the pictures than we do from scribing. Which is how you got into the family business to begin with.
Yeah.
In a city where half the population can't read, they need pictures.
So I'm guessing...
And we do the most realistic pictures around.
I get why goblins don't like reading words now.
I like pop-up books. Just don't trust the hotter one.
So glad I'm outside.
Anything new in the past 5 years?
What? Everyone talks about it.
Everyone talks about it?
And then, Rune Gate lights up and you show up. I'm sure there's no coincidence there whatsoever. It's either you or the Hell Knight's causing it. Odds are that it's you.
Odds are it probably is me. I reckon if I walk out of the borders of this town, it'll probably turn off.
Well, there was, rumours that they were going to hunt you down and kill you just to make sure.
Yay!
But apparently that might have, ruined the whole industry under the paternity tests. So they were discouraged by the temple. At least until after the paternity tests are finished, then you're fair game.
Then I'm fair game.
Maybe my wife is all about that.
Fair game? Or paternity tests?
Well, maybe both.
Your wife is too busy squeezing your balls, okay?
Yeah,
to worry about Harry.
No. It's the fact that he does like that.
Some people have to pay for that.
I just thought I'd just ignore him. He's very salty about a different female.
Alright, that works up and down. So I hear you're wanting to work for Junk Punch. Do you want to get some, pictures in before things change too much?
I'll be fine. They don't call me Low Blow for nothing.
That's right, Low Blow.
Well, Low Blow around here has a completely different connotation.
I'm sure it does. Victory, success, wealth. It's just the way I roll.
It's the way he throws the punches.
And the kicks.
Whoa.
And the dice.
Junk Punch. You're learning from Punch, okay?
Yeah, it's
just gonna
one
do
punch,
variations.
not one kick.
He just wants to play soccer.
Calm down, Ronaldo.
Well, he can do two balls at once.
Put them in the back of the net together.
What is this party?
You know exactly what this party is.
And so yes, that they start passing around spiced mead.
You, the Grand Lodge, hasn't been asking that question for the last 3 years.
Who is let out upon the world?
The old, could we find someone better? No.
Yes. We couldn't find anyone more interesting.
Well, look at it this way. Wednesday group is asking exactly the same question. Why did they choose us?
I'm convinced this, the whole thing's just a setup and they're just documenting what we're doing.
Oh, no.
And what the reaction
We're not
is.
asking why
Is
did they
this
choose
like
us.
candid?
We are
candid TV,
striding,
but in
It's
Pathfinder.
chested out, going,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, they chose us. Meanwhile, they're going at the back going, why the fuck do we let these guys out?
We're the
Meanwhile,
best
other
of the
guys are
rest.
like, fuck, they trusted us? What the fuck are we doing? We're like, fuck yeah, Pathfinder. Oh fuck, we're not meant to be, not meant to be Pathfinders.
Yeah, that's right, bitches. There is no one better than us.
Okay, so
Don't forget, guys, there's 180 gold pieces in the party kitty from the Overlord's coins.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Just saying.
Why are we working for the Pathfinders?
Well, I've got my reasons. I'm not sure about you, though.
So yes, you have a great afternoon talking with family and relatives. Quite a few of your relatives do the whole hit you up thing because, well, that's what they do. But as apparently you've been places.
Slap on the ass, tell them stories, That's probably does.
And apparently they want to do, the equivalent of the family portrait. But of course, your family portrait's definitely not for, public viewing very often.
That's fine.
Not without payment up front.
Well, they charge for viewing. The hunters have been well known.
It's a museum. It's a sex museum. Some people say it's a
180 gold, yeah. How
library.
does that sound?
It's a private
So
library.
you want to buy some hotter memorabilia?
I've got, like I said, 180 coins or gold pieces from the Overlord.
Well, they do have a picture up there that they call Conception.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What does it look like?
here we go.
Perry's mother and dad.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Don't need to say any more to that one.
Yeah. Is it at least interesting?
It is very interesting.
Okay.
'Cause it almost looks like Perry in both photos. Both cases.
I see they've been keeping it in the family too, eh?
It's funny because I'm probably the smartest one out of here. I definitely didn't get the inbred genetics.
Funny as hell. What's the price tag?
10 gold.
How much?
10 gold.
Done. Not a problem.
They sell you the copy off the wall.
No worries.
I walk over to really have fun with that one.
Oh, it's going to our favourite person as a gift.
Ah, beautiful.
Yeah. I wouldn't keep it to myself, buddy. I'm all about helping you out.
Uh-huh.
So, postage.
Postage.
Oh,
How much is postage going to cost me?
I say, where do you want to send it?
To the Paracountess.
And where's she?
Probably back at the,
Wherever she wants to be at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like, that's a good question.
It's hard to. They go. It's hard to send something somewhere if you don't know who you're sending it to and where
It'd
they
probably
are.
be back, if you just send it to the bit, like, where was she back at the start?
She was at the Grand Lodge in Absalon, and had her own villa down the street.
If you send it there, she'll probably
Yeah.
find it.
They can always forward it on, right, Terry?
I'm sure they could.
After having a quick squeeze. Oh, the Paracountess has got something. Let's have a look, shall we?
I think if they say the Paracountess has something, no one wants to look at it.
Yeah. Damn it.
So, postage and insurance is going to cost me, what, a gold?
Postage to send it halfway around the world, as far as they're concerned, would probably set you back maybe 20 gold.
Oh, okay.
It's worth more than the photo for postage.
Yeah, but it's the thought that counts.
Then the Paracountess will know where this fine specimen came from.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Okay, so you paid to have it sent? They arranged to have it sent, wrapped up and sent.
Awesome.
Probably arrive there in about 2 to 3 months, they say.
That's okay.
So how many people just retired?
Or at the, there.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a personal note in the gift.
And what do you want your note to say?
That's okay. I'll tell you later.
Okay, that's an interesting thing to write.
I'll tell you later.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help that. But it would make a guess.
That'd be amazing. Imagine just writing your family a letter and just inlet just says, "That's okay, I'll see you later." Just see what they say. It's like, what?
Especially not signed by anyone.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, you get that arranged. Parry Sister's more than happy to send it off. If you get it sent the next day for you.
Awesome.
Assuming a boat's leaving tomorrow.
How much is it for express? I want to know.
Well, Express, you probably go to the wizards and see if they can send it. Might send you back about 100 gold.
More. Okay. Fair.
But you'll be paying for teleportation.
That's true.
Okay, so yes. And this is the house you grew up in. You did occasionally play in the basement downstairs, but not many people went there because it did flood every now and then.
Huh.
But it was always spooky.
I'm gonna go down to the basement. Basement.
Okay, so down in the basement, you can see that it still has all those runes that when they glowed for that time you were down here 4 years ago and got abducted by the Pathfinders. That's how everyone actually joined the Pathfinders. They just happened to be, around the ruins when they went off.
I'm gonna study these runes.
They are all different symbols similar to the other Thassilonian symbols you've seen. Which means you know that magic can't read them.
That's fun. I can read Thassilonian, but that's about it.
It doesn't, that they're not words.
They're just symbols.
So they might have some specific meaning. It's very hard to read the dead language.
Wow. That's bad.
Maybe that it could be, or it could even be very similar to the ancient Chinese, which has far more letters than they actually use now.
Did I do a Thassilonian war?
Yep.
I've forgotten much. 14.
14. Looking at it, yes, you do believe that it's still a working magic circle, which means you can link your wayfinder to it and basically use it as a entry point into the Pathfinder network.
Huh. Might do that actually.
Just the ritual will take you 8 hours and a check.
Oh no! So I didn't actually want to teleport.
No, that's not the teleport. That's the link your wayfinder to it.
Oh. Harry's gonna be a while.
You just need some private time in the downstairs cellar.
Yeah, in the basement.
Have you no limits, Harry?
Hey, there's a sock on the door. Shut up.
If you're gonna be a while, we know what's going on.
Two sessions later.
Yeah. You then disappear.
I haven't disappeared anyway. You know where I am. I'm down in the basement.
Yeah, no, but every
Now-
time you walk into a place like this, you don't come out for days. I'm literally waiting for Willie to come back out, because I'm not going to be surprised if he comes back out by himself.
So, give me an Arcana roll.
Arcana.
What?
So while he's all doing that, Willie, you've got plenty of time on your hands as Parry disappears downstairs. Poppy's just staring at you.
What do you want, puppy? What's going on?
Has that look of puzzlement on his face.
Puzzlement.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, Doozer.
Dooza's outside.
No, Dooza's at the front.
You stick your
I
head
walk
out, you see Doozer.
I walk out. Doozer,
Yeah?
your dog is not very smart.
I'll bring my dog out then.
He doesn't want to come. I don't think he likes you anymore.
Sounds like another dog.
I presume the door's open.
Yeah.
Hey, whistle puppy.
Poppy comes out.
Seems perfectly fine to me. I'm not sure what your problem is.
Well, you're outside. He's inside.
Yeah, he followed
Just saying.
He followed parrying because apparently whatever he was doing was more interesting than me sitting on the steps.
Well, a lot of things are more interesting than you, but that is kind of beside the point.
Ooh, burn. I just didn't want to watch Parry walk into another bloody place. I've got enough bad memories of that.
Yeah, okay. I can understand that. So I look at Puppy. Man, what's he doing?
Puppy is, looking rather bored. yawning.
Because I've told him to come out here and sit with me, and now he's just like, oh, this is shit.
I want Parry. Give me Parry.
What's Parry doing? Where's he going?
And he seems to be absentmindedly scratching.
I'll play reluctantly with Puppy.
Reluctantly.
Puppy is all tongue and very enthusiastic.
I'll reluctantly submit to the tongue, but I will play with Puppy while he's bored.
You should teach Puppy Junk Punch.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
No.
Low blow dog.
Oh, because that's going to end well, right?
My character is he's got a look of for fuck's sake on his face, but he's doing it regardless. He's entertaining the dog.
This is kind of like, I presume the fact that you're entertaining Puppy means that Parry's not going to be long?
No, Parry's going to be as long as Parry's going to be.
Well, then why are we waiting here?
I don't know, you tell me. It's your dog.
Well, you didn't say he was going to be a while. I asked you, and you started playing with Puppy, so I just presumed it was going to be quick.
I don't know.
You should know this about Parry. When is it ever quick?
No, not right.
You really answer that
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I really don't want the answer to that
I
question.
pride myself in that. At least I'm not like 2 minutes I'm done by.
What, so you're not
Two
really...
pump jump.
I'm definitely not Willy.
Oh! Oh, you're a dead man.
I know what you're trying to do behind my back.
Well, I guess
You
we'll...
deserve that comment.
I guess we'll come
Dead
fetch
man.
him in the morning, then. Was there anywhere else we needed to go today?
Okay. Well, there is a tavern nearby.
Which tavern?
It seems to be full of
Single
rebels.
ones? Sorry.
What was that?
Single mother.
Could be.
All the single lady? All the single
Yeah, the single lady inn. That's why they set up next to Parry's house.
Karen bar.
Ooh.
May I talk to your manager? These vodka shots seem watered down.
Yeah, or we could just get, like, pretty much free booze at the Golden Goblin. Why would...
You always head back.
Better booze, but...
Fucking ditching Parry at his house.
No, we're coming to fetch you tomorrow morning!
Fuck off, you are.
Oh, we will. We'll come back tomorrow morning and be like, knock on the door and be like, is Parry done yet? And if the answer is no, then we'll come back in the evening.
Okay, you head off. And make yourself way back to the Golden Goblin. You're still doing your whole thing at this time. And, yeah, you catch, so while they've been gone, what has Quest and Kroll been doing?
Approaching with Puppy and
Oh, Puppy's not there.
No, where's Puppy?
This is the
Puppy.
time
Puppy's
that
at
we
the
went to the
porno place.
Cypher Lodge.
Porno Palace.
Oh, Puppy's in the porno palace still.
No,
No.
we're coming back
Yeah.
now.
So while they've been at the porno palace...
So backtracking, you and Quest didn't technically leave the Golden Goblin.
You were going to stand at the door.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, so while you're at the door, 50 goblins show up.
They're
I'll go
back!
get Question. I will go and grab Question.
Oh, that's a shame.
Your people are here for you.
It was nice knowing
They've
you.
come to reclaim you.
They've all got cleavers.
Yeah, they've come to reclaim you.
They all like cleavers.
Tell them I'm out.
Why can't you tell them?
Because I'm scared of them.
Did you spend like a whole day with them, Ryan?
Look, I was lying my ass off the whole time. I don't want to do it again.
And it wasn't by choice.
That's true.
They
I'm surprised they didn't just like try and kill you then. to be
Alright,
honest.
fine. I will come and talk to the Goblin Menace. Hello, Chris. How are you doing today?
Okay, so as you come out, the one thing you hear is that they all raise their cleavers and say medicine.
I think you've got the wrong place. Medicine, you need to go 3 doors that way.
No, bring medicine.
You need medicine.
Brought medicine. Fixed hand.
Have you started a goblin surgery in my absence?
No, I was trying to avoid the goblin surgery in your absence.
Right. Carry on.
Take too long, get infected. Go bad. Turn brown.
Already amputated, got new pathetic. Got new pathetic.
Well, I didn't amputate it, but okay.
Shut up.
And they all look disappointed. They missed it.
But if you go to the Cobble Pie place, I'm sure they can sell it to you.
Pies! And they rush off. Back later!
You know they probably don't even know the way there, right?
I actually probably think they do.
Yeah, but they'll probably get lost on the way.
Well, they'll certainly lose some of them on the way.
There'll be 48 goblins that show up later.
Yeah.
Or they'll show up with more meat to trade.
Oh,
that
of course. Yeah. And you wonder why that group gets getting smaller and smaller every time they visit.
Yep.
Alright. Well, I'm glad we avoided that.
But at least you now know how to control their numbers. Keep asking to bring meat back for you and the numbers will go down.
I don't think that's what I want. I'm going to uplift the goblin race. Cull them.
I think they're doing a pretty good job of that by themselves.
Culling or uplifting?
I don't know, firefighting isn't that great.
They successfully put the fire out eventually.
Can I say both?
Increasing the fire tenfold.
They're uplifting themselves by setting themselves on fire, right?
Yeah, they starved it by overfeeding it.
Yeah.
It's actually a thing.
It's like
That's
backburning,
very
right?
easy.
You start the fire and...
And then the other guys rock up about 3 hours later.
Yeah, Parry's doing a thing. We're going to fetch him tomorrow morning. So, delaying that, we're going to fetch him tomorrow afternoon.
You guys should really stop letting him do things. Or people, or...
He walked
Right.
away and walked into this place before I could even say anything. It's right next to the bloody Cypher Lodge. Surprise, surprise.
Look, if we could, we'd strap him down to the bed if you like it too much.
Telling me you can't just pick him up and drag him off?
Oh, you'd probably like that too.
But at least he'd be here when we need him.
Do we though? Do we?
Especially that Willy character.
What?
Oh, what time is it?
Okay, it's getting on
Like
to
actual time.
sunset. There's a few different people coming in for drinks and the new menu that's being advertised. So you have a regular crowd coming and going. There's also the bleach goblin, bleach gnome sitting at one of the chairs drinking something rather caustic.
God, I thought he left.
Hey Martin,
Yep.
I'm going to buy him a shot of that really good shit that we pulled up from the dock.
Yep.
I'll have it sent over to him.
He raises a glass to you and says he hasn't drunk that for about 200
10
years.
seconds. Because we drank it together when we first delivered the cask to the...
He drank it the other day, but he still remembers he hasn't drunk that much for a long time.
Okay.
It has been, a while since he's been to the Dwarven Kingdom.
His memory's going a little bit.
Well, hey, he was drinking. So yeah, and he does thank you for your, for giving him some more, because he actually hasn't really left the place.
No need. My character just nods and walks away.
He sort of stoozes on the bar a bit.
Do we have customers in the...
You do have many customers working around it.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I was curious we had customers around.
Yeah.
We had people came in hearing about the new menu.
So are we actually working tonight?
No.
Oh, we're not working tonight.
The Percy's are all busy.
Right, okay.
Yeah, because who comes
Indulge
in?
yourself in some gambling.
Who comes in and raids a place on a Sunday? Like
Wizard. Certain wizard.
Harry's back!
During a certain event.
All the guards are out. Why would you raid the place while the guards are out?
well, most of the guards are back now. I think after our last couple of stunts, people are not gonna want to.
If Harry
Well,
wasn't,
you sold the last lot to the Pie Factory.
if Harry wasn't busy linking his wayfinder to these runes, he'd be so in gambling right now.
Gambling, I'm in.
Yep.
Okay. So, after a couple of hours of quiet time, Parry shows up.
You're late.
Wait, you're done.
What?
You're
What do you
done.
mean he's late?
What do you mean he's done already?
You were expecting him back before, like, next week?
It's Josie's reaction, shush.
In fact, that's a new PB, thank you very much.
I thought you prided yourself on taking a while.
Yeah.
New PB for being quick.
It's not the best, though. It's the worst.
Yeah, everyone's like generally shocked that you actually showed up.
So Puppy.
Before-
Puppy's all happy.
Yeah, Puppy got bored when you left, apparently.
I got a 24 on that Arcana roll.
Yep. It worked surprisingly well.
I'm not going to tell anyone what I did. If they want to assume that it's all whips and chains down there, then they can go ahead and assume that.
I'm going to go ahead and assume that there's whips and chains down
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Oh, don't worry, there was definitely whips and chains down there, but whether I used them or not...
I don't think we're assuming.
No, you are.
Actually, no, I do. So what were you doing? You obviously weren't having sex. You're back too soon.
Though one thing you did notice, after you had done so, when you got out, there were 2 runes lit up on the rune gate.
Oh, what?
So someone, assuming if my...
Is that another Arcana roll?
Straight intelligence?
Could be Thassilonian law.
Thassilonian law? I'll take a reroll on that one.
Sure.
Because I want to know this. Oh, not much better. 14.
14. Well, it wasn't lit up before you went in. It was lit up after you came out. So it happened in that, 9-hour window. She spent an hour with your family first.
Can I do... Oh, what would be under?
Isn't it nice to narrow it down to a whole 9 hours?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of... Harry's wavelength is now under the assumption because he's... Like, I understand that it wasn't lit up, but now it's lit up as I've walked out. What Parry is trying to connect is that I've connected my thing to the runes. Or something, the second one's lit up. So who's connected to the runes for the first one?
Adam.
Shush. Well, actually...
Adam.
Yeah, we wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know that.
Did he activate his in
Theoretically, we could
He did
surmise it
activate
if we had anything to link it to our gates and the icons.
Yeah, I don't think Adam did the ritual in...
He couldn't get all the pieces to do it.
Yeah,
That we know of.
That you know of.
that we know.
That we know of.
But it could...
But that was also a long time ago.
And also meta.
technically.
It
Yeah.
could have been the other party.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Like I said, we don't know. You're right. We wouldn't know. Yeah.
That's interesting. But no, I'm Parry's along the more along the lines of the fact that someone else has linked themselves to the runes under Potter's house. That's where Parry's going with that.
Well, there could be more of those around the city.
Or there could be more of those around the city. So, but these runes, as far as I'm thinking, are linked to.
Well, you would know that there's more than just yours because our sort of quest subquest is to go by our hometowns and link them.
Had Barry let us know what he was doing, and we could see what he was doing, we might have gone, hey, that looks like something remarkably like the thing that I have in my town.
You know what's funny?
Wow,
if Doomsday and Willie didn't ditch Parry at the house, maybe you would have found out.
Hey, the dog just left you. What am I going to do? Come on.
You know exactly why Jesus ditched
Both of you are like, oh, Parry's going to take a while, we're going to fuck off.
Yeah.
One parry is enough. We don't need 50 parries.
51, actually.
Hey, has anyone checked to see this is our parry and not,
His cousins? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
We'll have to ask him what his best time is, because only the real parry would know that.
It's always Parry time.
But do any of us know what his best time is?
No.
I'm sure Willie does. It's in the journal.
It's in the
Yep.
journal. That's a 3-year-old journal. Could have improved since then.
Um,
I'd hope it's improved since
No,
then.
he was young then, he's old now.
It's declined.
Yeah.
Are we still like, I don't know, like 18?
Doesn't matter.
Harry was like 25 or something.
Cool, so Parry with that new knowledge is going to... So I now have a somewhat of an understanding into the rune gate. Somewhat.
Hey, coincidences are always going to help.
Oh yeah, coincidence definitely will help. But that's what Parry's going to go with. Whether he's right or wrong.
No, but it's always about Parry, right?
I did that one. That's my view. Parry's going to...
So do you tell us that you've seen this other rune lit up
No,
on the way out?
no. Parry's going to be very offended that Doomsday and Willie ditched me.
We'll come get you tomorrow morning at the earliest. We're honestly very shocked.
I feel humbled that you thought I would be taking that long, but you guys fucking ditched me.
You
Puppy's all
excluded
happy.
us
So
from what you were
didn't
doing.
Bring us along.
We took
What are
the
you talking
hint,
about us
and we
ditching?
left. Come on! I'm happy to be
No,
included
I didn't leave you.
in
There was
what you're
50
doing.
other me's that were with you as well.
Then you did mention you put a sock on the door.
I did put
Yeah,
something
exactly, come on! Come on!
Alright.
You gotta respect the sock, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, Dude doesn't need any more mental fodder, thanks. just
Willie does.
Just by the by. Yeah, I don't care about you.
By the by, I'm going to find a quiet area with everyone
Yeah.
and let them know that I've attached my wayfinder to the ruins under the Hotter's house.
What?
Wait, when did you get your wayfinder? But we left them back at Magnamar.
Remember that thing that was you paid a copper for?
Oh, the delivery this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And you didn't think to mention that at all during the day. And that's
Hey,
what you were gonna do.
I was assuming you got a package of your own. You didn't tell anyone.
No.
Oh, okay. I got my wayfinder. There you go. It came in
I'm
the
not-
package.
I'm not.
You guys
presu-
left your
I-
wayfinders?
I
So
presume.
what's it?
I presume. I presume we all know that we can connect our wayfinders to our home cities, right? Yeah, like, I don't live here, dude. Why would I bring my wayfinder here? We got told to leave them.
Did we?
Yes.
Believe them?
Yes!
Oops.
Anyone who left from Magnamar didn't have their wayfinder.
Ah.
That is-
Anyone who got picked up in Sandpoint still had their wayfinder.
That's right.
Wait, so that
So,
was
Parry?
first and...
Yes.
So what's the chance of us linking our wayfinders to your home gate?
So you want your wayfinder to be linked to my home gate.
Why not?
It means they can get there. They can get to your house from any other portal if they
Yeah,
want it.
exactly. It's a good thing for everybody,
No,
including
it's
you.
not.
Wait, I thought wayfinders could
What, you don't want
only
to be
be
linked to Hottest
attached to
house?
one.
They can be attached
You
to
don't even
all.
know the hell.
But you got to do the whole ceremony. They only gave you enough material to do one ceremony.
Yeah.
What was the material? Did you save any of the reagents?
You used it all up.
I'm brilliant like
Did
that.
you write down what the reagents were?
I would have known.
It's about 400 gold worth of material.
Holy shit!
Hey, we've got like a quarter of that. We could do it again.
Got a quarter of that.
Actually, the way we've been making money here, we could do it easily.
Yeah, we probably could.
That's like...
But
Okay, I get why you have yours.
It's
but-
finding someone with the
You picked
reagents.
really up from Sandpoint as well.
Oh, we took a lift from Sandpoint as
Because
well.
everyone else it went back
We
there.
got split up, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Because it was right after Willie got married and he stayed behind.
Oh,
That's
that's right.
right.
Oh.
Why Quest stayed behind as well. Only Quest knows. And no one else has asked.
Well, they went to find goblins, and I made it a point to stay well away from goblins.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, he hid for like 3 weeks.
Well, that was the time that they were chased by the Sandpoint Devil and you joined them.
I'm trying.
No, so you probably don't even know we got chased by the Sandpoint Devil.
Oh, I'm
either.
sure I picked up the story later on.
Oh, probably. So I'm like, I'm
Harry.
like, well, you better
What?
stash the.
Yeah.
Well,
You happy to give me access to your home gate?
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
Just in case we need to get out of a predicament, we can all teleport back to Hotfix.
Yep. And just as a side note, happy to do a similar thing for you, my friend.
Awesome.
can't we just like if we do the teleportation, we just have to be touching the wayfinder, right?
You can use the wayfinder to open the gate. But and then basically you can all travel through it.
Yeah. So why do we need more than one link?
Because we
Because who knows what Perry's going to be doing at a time when we need to use the gate.
So the links help you find the other gates unless you actually know how to do it otherwise.
So we can have
And
multiple.
that's not a skill they've taught you.
Right.
And
Yeah.
we can have multiple gates on that waypoint.
Just you got to spend the money.
Yes. Yeah. I'm well aware of that.
But yeah, it would be beneficial to have multiple people with links to each gate.
Yeah.
So that when the one person who has the link to the gate is missing...
Yes.
Well, glad you guys are helping me with the Sandpoint Devil because that's my condition for getting my gate.
I think you're fucked. To be fair, I think we're all fucked a lot earlier than that
When I
anyway.
help you get the Sandpoint Devil, you happy to give me access to your gate, yeah?
Willie's going to conquer the world with these gates. Don't give any Thanos.
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 Gotta
collect them all.
His Cheliax, he's going to march armies of Hell Knights through every gate.
I promise I won't do that.
Can I see your fingers while you're saying that?
Sure. There's a big middle finger.
And the other hand, come on!
Yeah, both of them, middle fingers.
As he crosses his toes athletically.
Our home runes are usually in spots that are significant
At home.
to us.
At
Yeah.
home.
Yeah, no. But more it'd be like, it's not something I'd have to run by, say like, an orc chief or anything.
No.
I wouldn't worry about Azusa. He's going to
Yeah.
be dead soon.
I think
No, I'm gonna be fucking dead soon if I don't kill this bloody devil.
Come on,
No, I'm
you've
gonna
still got
kill
like
him.
6 months to do it.
Do I? Do I though?
Let's see. Are you level 3 yet?
Are any of us level 3 yet?
No.
Exactly.
So then you've got at least 6 months to do it. You got given a year, right?
No, I think I wasn't any time.
It was
for
an open-ended one.
It was
Yeah,
an
open-ended,
open-ended.
was it?
Yes.
Right.
It was one of those do or die quests.
Right.
Yeah,
I thought it was
so
a year, which means you've got at least until level 4.
no, I pretty much I can do it whenever I feel confident enough that we can actually beat the Sandpoint Devil.
As long as Duda doesn't want to go back to her clan, his clan.
Yeah, because I'm not allowed back until
You
I've
do it.
proven that I've done that somehow.
You just grab its head.
He's a demon.
Horn or tail or something.
Once you kill it.
Quest to take a
witnesses.
photo of it.
Witnesses. I'm bringing witnesses.
You're bringing outsiders that could be telling lies.
Oh, yeah, we could just go there and say you killed it.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
No, I'm actually bound to this thing.
Yeah.
They will know when that spell was broken.
We're gonna kill this thing, Doozer, together.
Alright, sounds good.
And Willie's going to take over the world.
So, Harry, give me a perception roll.
Perception. What's it
Willie's
do?
going to figure out how to kill the Sandpoint Devil and eat its heart.
Oh yeah, gonna eat its heart, mate. Yeah, definitely.
15. You notice the letter now has more writing on it. I read it. It basically says, now that you've activated your home room, you are welcome to return to Magnamar using the gate for further instructions.
Oh dude.
Just parry?
Doesn't say one way or the other. They just left it open.
Harry's going to sneak out and go to Magnamar for further instructions.
Okay, so as Perry goes to sneak out, there's this happy yelp from Poppy.
He saw Midnight Walk. Jason wanders over. Where are you going?
To do parry things.
Can I come?
You just came back from that.
And I'm waiting for the punchline there from, Perry.
I'm not a one-pump chump. I can go at least twice.
You've had your rest, you can go again.
Exactly!
There was a refactory period.
Yeah, exactly! Crawl's like, fuck, really? Do you want to come watch?
No.
Okay, bye.
I think he does though.
Willie does.
Mm.
And Poppy does.
Puppy wants to go for a walk.
Yeah, Bobby just wants to go for a walk.
Susan will take Puppy for an actual walk.
Alright, I'll go with Junior and Puppy.
The quest is mainly the Golden Goblin.
Well, he doesn't have to. It's a Sunday.
That's right, it's still Sunday.
So you're
I'll
staying
go
with
with Perry.
Off we go, Willie.
If you guys are all going off, I'm going off too.
So who are you going off with?
50 goblins.
As you can see, some goblins coming back in the distance.
Look like
On second thought,
I
guys,
know.
wait up.
I look like Kroll's younger brother. Better looking brother.
A better-looking version of Crow. Does that mean you look more gnome or more elf?
Probably more.
Or more
More
goblin?
More elf. Go more elf.
Oh,
Here we go.
I don't know what that means.
In which case, I shall choose for you, a GM's choice. So, it looks like you've crossed your features and Kroll's features. So you look like as if you're Kroll's child.
That's exactly what my parents said when I was born.
Look, it's your happy accident.
In the arms. I don't know what that means.
Alright, bye, Dad. No. You thought Parry's family was bad.
If anyone's
Pathfinder taking care
listening,
of Quest.
I'm not Parry's child. I'm the gnome's child.
You're the Green Arrow's child.
And you can see the goblins knocking on the door after you leave.
Hey boys, how's it going?
Brought some snacks to go with the medicine, they said. Holding up cleavers.
Medicine?
Yeah, it's got to fix a problem.
What problem?
Hand stuck to shoulder.
Oh no, hand's no longer stuck to shoulder anymore.
That's right, you said you removed it. That's right, we went to go buy pies, but they didn't have any goblin hand pie. So we came back to find out what happened to the hand.
Yeah, it was given to the dog as a treat. Lying my ass off right now.
So if we cook the dog, we have hand-eating dog treats.
No, we need the dog.
Dog
I'm
burger?
sorry you guys can't get fed from this, but
They feel disappointed, but they go, okay, we'll come back later.
Yeah. So the goblin that you're looking for is missing an arm.
The one-armed goblin, we'll go for it.
Exactly. The dumbass goblins!
They all basically wave happily, smacking each other with their...
Don't worry,
you
question
hear
how
an
long
L
you've
my
been
eyes
looking for.
along the way, somewhere along there.
They're looking for a one-armed goblin.
Yes, but I already told them that I cut my arm off. I've got a pathetic.
They don't know what prosthetic is.
Yeah.
They call it a pathetic.
Oh, pathetic.
Pathetic, okay.
So it's pathetic one-armed goblin. There you go.
No, I'm literally saying that they actually are looking for a goblin with one arm and nothing else.
Is that a card game?
One-armed
It
goblin.
was the one-armed goblin. All along.
Yep.
Okay, so yes, you have no problems making it over to the place again. But this time they do charge you 2 gold. You don't have Doozle with you. And as they're travelling across the thing, you see lighting up the night 2 runes glowing on the bridge. The big gate. Just to be more disturbing.
So like on our walk, do we
Yep,
see
you,
that?
you see that as well.
That's
When did that happen?
Yeah. Wasn't
What?
there yesterday?
No.
What?
Oh, wait, I didn't
I
have to
don't think
tell
I
them.
don't think I was here this morning either. Oh, weird.
It wasn't there when you walked home, and it's just, you've noticed coming up, there's 2 runes glowing.
I just told them that I linked it to the runes under the house. Yeah, that's
Maybe the
right.
Cypher Lodge knows something.
So you want to go
That's my
push to the
knowledge.
social lodge?
Yeah, we'll go for a big walk.
Okay, you get a free ride across the river again.
Yep.
As
Don't
usual.
fuck with dogs.
Here's
Here's my boat pass.
Bark.
Bite your finger off.
Okay, so yes, and you make your way up there. So you get to your family's house. They're still having their celebrations.
Yep.
They welcome you, and you bring in Willie. Was anyone else going with you?
No, it was just me and Willie.
Okay, so yes, they welcome Willie in again.
Yeah.
A little too affectionate, you welcome Willie in for Willie's tastes.
A wave.
So it's like you've kissed 50 Shades of Harry.
I enjoy. I really enjoy. Like I make the most of the opportunity.
Okay, so you get you
Learning.
enjoy 51 Shades of Harry.
Nice.
Praise goes up to him, grabs his hand, and licks the side of his cheek. Bleh. Now you know my ways.
So apparently you've been welcomed into the family.
My character sort of chokes back a bit about.
So they now consider you Parry's other half.
Okay.
Yes.
It's twice now you've shown up with him in the one day. You must obviously be together. And he brought you twice to a family week.
Family reunion.
Who's the second wake for?
It's the same week.
Same way.
They
It's
left in the middle of the
holidays.
night.
We go forever.
Right. My son, who is dead, is now not dead, but we're still going to celebrate that he died.
Pretty much.
Yep.
I'm more concerned when one of Parry's family members turns around and asks them both, so when are you having kids?
Hey,
When Ruby wants to give birth. Have fun with that.
well, the amusing thing is the sex change potions.
Mm-hmm.
So it is
Actually,
not out of
But
the
my
realm.
character does look to you, Parry, and say, "Are you actually interested in having an actual child between you and someone else? Not a bastard, but an actual child."
An actual child between me and
Yeah.
someone else.
Yes, that you would accept as someone part of your family.
Harry would say that would be a discussion topic for after much pressing matters.
So it does silence the room while they wait and listen to Parry's response.
Very
The
well,
question
but
asked isn't
I'm
when you having kids.
happy
Which one's
to
gonna be the-
offer my wife as a partner. You and I potentially might have children together.
Do I hear Devil's Threesome with your with your?
Parry's like, I'm down.
I'm just, listen, a child between me and Ruby, that's gonna be a nightmare, and I'm so down for that.
Okay, so You take him down, putting your sock on the door.
Yep, sock on the door. I'll let everyone know child incoming.
Yeah, I'm gonna say when I sat down here tonight, I was not expecting
I'm sorry. I don't know if I should say.
In the alternate fortnight, it was your character and Parry.
Yeah. I'm not complaining, it's just funny.
No. I'm kind of shocked that you didn't expect it to go this way.
Listen, I've had a shit week and
I expected it from Harry, not...
So you get to make another Arcana roll, and you get to activate the gate and travel
I
through it.
think if Kroll knew about Willie's response to this, he would have gone down a step on his friend Peter.
Indeed.
Don't be a hater, Kroll.
Okay, so you feel the ground around you shake as the gate opens up.
I'm gonna watch as Perry does it.
He concentrates for an hour while doing it.
Yeah, I'm watching. Just
He's got great concentration.
I've heard.
And great stamina at it too.
And you see all the runes in the room light up as the whole room shakes.
Willie, you better be taking notes.
The runes that light up, do they resemble the runes that are on the gate?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But they do look Thassilonian, but different runes that are lit up on the gate.
Yeah. So they probably mean something different than... Yeah, okay, cool.
And then you see a portal appear in the middle of the room. And you know that will last for about a minute before it
Yeah, we're
shuts.
back out.
Wait. You gonna run away?
So I look at Parry and go, are we stepping through?
Well, I don't even say anything to Willie and I step through.
Okay, so
I follow him.
the two of you step through and you find yourself in that weird 2D landscape.
What?
It's you, a Mario.
It's me and mine.
And basically, from what you remember, this is a magical tapestry of the Tian. That is basically you're walking from one point to another in a tapestry.
Yeah, because we've been through something similar when we left from
Absalom.
Really?
This is the same thing.
Yeah.
But I think that was Lady Dawn, though.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
No, that wasn't Lady Dawn. Lady Dawn had left by then.
Okay.
no. So like that was one of the higher end ones though. Like it was one of the top guys took us through a different type of tapestry portal that took us to like a door that we weren't really supposed to ever come through, but we were in a rush or something. Yeah.
Okay, so yes, you have no idea how long it takes because time doesn't change. That's a painting.
Yep.
Or tapestry, as the case may be. Looks more like a watercolor.
It's just like the thing that some random person looking at the Mona Lisa sees Parry and Willie just walk past.
And then you, using your wayfinder, you can see that it's got 2 points on it as you're traveling.
2 points.
Yeah, 1 point points to where you came out, and one point,
points to where. Yeah, cool.
which means every place you connect it to will put a unique mark on your wayfinder, so you can easily find the different places.
Cool.
Otherwise, it's trial and error. And so, no idea how long it takes. You find to a point where it seems to be right where you are. You get to make another Arcana roll. Because the whole thing is, you have to make an Arcana roll at each entry and exit point.
17.
17, and you see a rip in the painting.
Yeah, I don't think Arcana Roll is going to bode well for Doozer.
Good luck.
Well, it's basically based on a spellcasting tradition, so it's either Arcana, Nature, Occult,
nature.
or
Mine will be different.
Religion.
Not sorry, religion.
Yeah, so no, I have a religion of 3. I have Arcana of
But you have to be
3.
trained in it.
So our...
I'm trained in nature.
You'll be nature. So
Yeah.
5.
And what was the other one?
Arcana,
us
Nature,
non-spellcasters are gonna
Occultism,
suck at this.
and
Isn't it Arcane, Occult, Primal, Divine?
yeah, but it's religion for divine, and it is nature for primal.
Oh, right. I see what you mean. Okay.
3.
I'm not trusting you as a
3,
wayfinder, okay?
5, 3. My best one is nature at 5. And that's trained, by the way.
That's pretty cool.
Harry's trained in all
Well,
4
5 for
and
nature.
is 7 for
Yeah.
8.
Okay, so yes, and you find yourself stepping
I
out
have a higher nature than you.
in the courtyard
I
inside the
have a
Pathfinder Lodge.
Intelligence of 12.
Not far
Yeah.
from your
Wisdom.
dormitory.
Muscle.
There's no runes in the floor here. Weird. So there's a courtyard between the different,
yeah, 12.
the 3 different dormitories they have,
I'm all muscle.
and one of them was assigned to you guys.
I'm all muscle.
This is back in Absalom.
No, this is back in Magnum.
Wait, Wisdom's French?
So you came back. You came out in Magnum. So
Came back.
in the Pathfinder Lodge in Magnum.
So this is where they've shown up. Right.
Yep.
And so you guys, while you're walking up to the Cypher Lodge, you see a light coming from one of the buildings nearby.
Well, that's weird.
Like it's being lit from below.
Oh.
Isn't it?
And then you recognise it as the place Parry went into last time.
I really don't want to know what Parry and Willie are up to.
I'm not
Yeah,
with them.
no.
It's a sex
Oh, you didn't follow us with
No,
coffee?
no.
Where the hell did you go?
Sex red.
What did you
Yeah,
like
it's
to
one of
do?
the weird sex rituals on Pathfinder.
Yeah, I point to the lit up place and tell Kroll that's where Parry went for his tryst today.
We're passing on looking at the sex ritual.
And then it stops glowing after a moment. It's all lit up for about a minute.
It's our
Looks
back
like
one.
she doesn't last very long.
No, but they like to try new things, so I don't even want to know what they're doing.
And then you reach the Cypher Lodge.
Sounds good.
Door opens up and she goes, "Oh, Doomsday, you here for more workout sessions? We haven't got your lunch ready today."
Not today. We actually wanted to ask about the room gate. There's a new room lit up.
Yeah, he says that it lit up about 3 or 4 hours ago.
So that would have been what, just before Parry came back?
It was before Parry came back.
Yeah.
You'd think it was probably sometime during his ritual. So it wasn't the culmination of the ritual, but it was during the ritual.
Oh. So 3 to 4 hours.
How may we help you and Willie?
Huh? Willie?
No, sorry, not Willie. Kroll.
Kroll? No,
You and Kroll.
we wanted to ask you guys when you saw the other rune activate, because
We're excited because it's 2 runes have lit up and no one still knows why. Everything's just happening. It happens to be the year for things to happen.
Yeah, no, that's why we came asking you guys, because we knew you guys would be excited about it. Still no idea why though.
Didn't know they lit up until this year.
Oh dear.
Well, they'd never lit up in the past.
Well, yeah.
So how can you expect something that's never happened?
Well, now that one's lit up, didn't you think the others could as well?
They could all light up as far as he knows.
Certainly a possibility now.
It's more possible now that 2 have lit up.
How are these guys the best in the crowd?
I don't know, but it's the best we have. What?
So each one that has lit up seems to associate with some form of rune. Sin, he says. So the first one we've got seems to be closely aligned to the rune of Wrath, but not actually Wrath.
Oh, that's something I've done before.
And the new one seems to be aligned with the rune of Lust,
Okay.
but doesn't actually say look.
Huh, that's interesting. We didn't know that before either.
Lust.
I got butted. Okay. Oh, 3 to 4 hours ago. Well, okay, well that gives us a bit more information. Thank you guys, and I'll have to book in another gym session maybe next week.
Though we do also have some information, he says looking out at the back that, having heard someone behind him, that someone seems to have activated some sort of portal in town.
Oh, really?
Whereabouts?
Somewhere nearby is all we got out of it. It wasn't open for that long. It disappeared before we could track it.
And you guys track that kind of thing?
Wouldn't you? Would you really want some creature from another dimension just showing up and eating your heart?
Are there like...
Or even worse,
Are they
Harry
cute?
appearing out of nowhere.
Are there some kind of divinations you can do to kind of find out roughly where?
Well, we could if it was still open, but it shut soon, so it shut very quickly. So we're assuming something came or something left.
Oh, okay.
We'll keep an eye out.
And it seemed to happen near the base of the rune gate itself, so that's very hard for us to actually do any of our magic to detect things because the rune gate doesn't actually work with divination.
Yeah.
So, switching over to Harry and Willie.
Yep.
So yes, as you're standing there, you have the mistress of the Pathfinder Lodge come out.
Yay! Paracountess!
What?
It's not the Paracountess here.
Oh. What?
She looks at you sternly.
Sorry, just a quick clarification there, Mum.
Yep.
So the teleport, they said open nearby
The base of the rune gate.
by the base of the room gate, yeah.
Fuck!
What?
I should have brought the fucking picture. Save me 20 fucking gold. God damn it! Fuck! Fuck.
Oh, fucking express delivery, my ass.
And so Sheila, who just so Peter remembers, looks like that. So that's what she looks like.
Yep.
Looks you up and down and says, "So, what's this about your house, Perry?"
There's something arriving in a mail that someone spent too much money for.
You didn't actually send it to her, you sent it to Absalom. So that's why it was 3 months away.
Yep.
This is not even halfway there.
Nope.
Wait, because we've been there, 2 months?
It takes a long time to travel normally.
Yep.
So she says, "So I see you got the package."
Yep. I did indeed get the package.
And so did you lose a couple of members along the way? I see your party now consists of 2.
But only the best two.
Only the best two. However, the other 3 decided that my adventures were too adventurous for them.
Yeah.
What do those words mean?
Wait, did you actually join me?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say.
It's the words suddenly pop into question. Maintaining cover.
So I have heard, some rumours of, strange things happening there, but nothing concrete. Have you anything to report on what people have discovered about the blot in the sky?
I will probably hand over what we've managed to get from the cipher.
You hand over one of your journals?
Yes, I hand over one of my journals with probably...
You check which journal?
No, listen, all my journals have at least some of that stuff in it, okay? I hand over the journal where it has some notes on us knowing that the blot in the sky is more of a side effect from
Okay.
another something or other. We don't know yet.
Okay.
No, that's wrong, my character says. It's completely wrong.
Okay, so she says okay, so what's the cause of the blot in the sky then?
Sorry?
What's the cause of the blot in the sky then?
It's a product of the arch.
And
Since
so what's it
when?
doing?
Always. Since always. Sorry, what did you say before I was so rudely interrupted by Barry?
She said, so what is the arch trying to do?
The arch is trying to alert the people in the town to an oncoming issue. Now, if you ask me what the issue is, I'm not aware of that, but it is clearly indicating that this is going to occur.
Okay. Well, now that you've managed to get yourself a link to Riddlepod, you should be able to come and go and actually deliver reports instead of sending them.
Yes.
Though, if you have time, she's happy to give you guys some training so you can get yourselves a bit more up to speed in what needs to be done in the future. Though, it might be best if you brought the others here for that.
They're not as smart as us.
Yes.
It's just the way things are.
So, you want to spend all your spare time training here while they're left over there? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I think we better come back.
Yeah.
We'll come back with everyone.
Yeah.
Just says, I'll see you in probably a couple of hours then.
Yes.
And you can make another Arcana roll to open it from here.
Again, I'll watch what he's doing.
Dirty 20.
Okay, so yes, you see the same ripping space open up in the center of the courtyard.
Mm-hmm.
And you step into the painting again. Tapestry painting.
Yeah, I guess.
And yes, and his wayfinder points the way back to Riddleport.
Okay.
Then you get to make another Arcana roll to come out.
21.
Yep, and you have no problems getting out on the other end. And once you get out and go upstairs, the house is empty.
Yeah. They've had their whatever family reunion.
There's stuff scattered everywhere as if something bad happened.
Oh.
Food's left on the fire pit. Drinks are spilled. Tables are knocked over. There's a bit of blood here and there.
Oh shit.
I go out the front.
Yes, you can see there's a couple of wizards out the front with your family trying to figure out what's happened.
And pitchforks.
A couple of guardsmen from the Overlord himself are here as well, in mismatched armor.
Huh.
So, we went
And
and
you
fucked
step
them up,
out, they look surprised, going, "Where are you? What happened? Did you cause that light?"
The thing is, I don't know if I've caused light, so. As far as I'm aware, what light? As.
Okay, so at this point, Parry sees that Dooza and Kroll are in the crowd with the wizards.
Okay.
And there's this puppy just staring at Parry happy.
Come here, puppy!
And you hear stories from everyone around going, the light was so bright, the ground was shaking.
Really?
So, and because basically the entire building shook.
Yeah.
And the first...
It shook as we went in, it shook as we came out.
Of course. The earth moves when I go to work.
and no one was game enough to get to Parry and ask him to stop.
Exactly.
And look, he did it twice in 10 minutes.
You impressed?
So bright it lights up the space. He must really have gone touched by the gods. Maybe it's just his partner. They say pointing at Willie.
The dude is like, you really don't want to know what Parry's up to.
You call yourself Flex One Arm, I just call myself Flex.
So the wizard, one of the wizards comes over and says, "So, Parry, what have you been up to? It looks like there has been some portal activity in this neighbourhood. Can't quite tell where, but considering this place has been glowing and shaking, I'm assuming it's here."
Glowing and shaking?
Yes, he points to, you can see parts of the roof have fallen off. Unless you're saying that's due to your prowess.
Not gonna lie, there was a sock on the door.
He turns and looks over at Willie and says, "You look a bit more responsible, so can you give me a straight answer?"
About what?
Listen, Parry's no for this shit.
I mean, if you're asking, then Parry's a 2-pump chump, but, you know, that's all good.
They thought through your shit.
He makes some notes and going, "I'll go with that." Okay. Hey, he turns to Parry and goes, "You might not be asked to stay in any more houses around the place after this. Your reputation may precede you."
This is my house.
Yes, I don't think any of your family are going to want to stay there from now on. You have claimed the house with your sescapades.
I say to Willie, I may be a 2-pump chump, but you don't want to know what I can do to you.
And my character sort of goes, maybe.
At which point Quest rocks up, because there's been such a commotion and people have been talking all about it.
Mm-hmm.
And besides, there were some goblins looking for you because they heard that there was a strange-looking gnome around town.
Oh, great.
How long has it been?
Only about, half an hour or so.
Parry grabs Doozer, Crawl, and Quest and drags him inside.
The strange man is touching me!
Shut up! Shut up, I'll explain inside.
The Jews is also like kind of.
I'll explain inside, shut up!
You notice that there are pictures of Parry everywhere. Or at least it looks like Parry everywhere.
Here, I kind of shake Parry off and go, "Do you think we should get rid of the crowd first before you try whatever you shit you're up to again?"
This is our house now.
Shut the door, shut the door.
Yep, this is our house now.
Do this like everyone shoo and then shuts the door.
Everyone just starts walking away with you.
Don't trust Doozer with the dog.
And Poppy just sitting at the door looking at them.
People, hi.
I'm gonna murder you.
No, it's just probably just like, ooh, look at all those pets walking away. And everyone's like, that dog's gonna kill me, right?
Why would Puppy care? The best pets are inside.
So yeah, Quest texts him up. "Tell me what you're doing. I'd love to see a wizard. Why am I here instead?"
Close his door. Alright. My wayfinder is linked to the basement.
Well, that's what you've been doing.
Yes, that's what I've been
Sounds
doing!
like the worst place to link a wayfinder. Why?
Well, that's...
Okay, no, I see what you
And then you hear a picture just slide off the wall next to you and hit the ground off a thump.
Sorry, what?
A picture just slides off the wall next to you and hits the ground off a thump.
No, there was
And there's a picture of Parry, or at least it looks like Parry.
That's not ominous at
I
all.
went out, I came back with Willie. Willie can confirm this.
He came with Willie.
I'm so sorry.
Quest can bite my ball bag. Oh, fuck.
Look, you might be into that, I'm not. Unless, no, it's been cooked properly.
So much for blood debt. Hey, buddy.
So Deuce is like, kind of like, okay, you did what with Willie?
Do you want to see?
No.
No?
There's all these drawings up. What else do I need to see?
I show everyone down to the basement to the rooms.
And there's still a sock on the door.
Shut up! You're coming downstairs.
Tell us what's down there.
There's ruins downstairs.
Ruins for what?
Parry's secret business.
Exactly.
Right.
Ruins for what?
Seeds.
There are runes
My
on his
wayfinder.
And where does it
gloves.
Where's it go again?
Magnum up.
Magnum up.
Ah, right. So it's
Like
a
a portal?
teleportation circle.
Yes.
Why did you say so in the first place?
No, well, I tried to spit it out, but you guys were like, oh, Parry's too busy doing his business.
My
usually
wayfinder's linked to the basement.
I know.
Where all the whips and chains are.
Yeah, exactly.
And you get in the basement, there's not one whip or chain, you feel so disappointed.
So if you guys want to assume that, you guys can assume that. But I've got a teleportation spell to make them.
But the door still has a sock on
You can't go in there. There's obviously someone in there.
I open the doors and there's my sock.
Dude!
Yes, the rune's still glowing.
Yeah.
Glowing. So you do another activation.
Wait, how long does it stay open for?
Just about a minute.
Oh, it would have taken him more than a minute to come and fetch us from outside here.
Yeah, it's, definitely. It took me more than a minute to get out in
Is
front.
this gonna make the wizard suspicious of this?
Probably.
And they literally just left, so they'll turn around and go, oh, there it is.
Probably.
Do we want them to know about this?
Yeah.
Do we have a choice? Are you going to do this whether or not we want you to?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
why do we need to go through it again? You just came back, right?
We've been offered training back in Magnamar.
What about our...
Training in what?
What, so we're gonna leave our job here unfinished?
No, that's the thing. It's going to be training in how to do our job properly.
Wait, what?
How long
That'll be a
before?
first.
Because we've been given a time limit in here. So how long is this training going to take us?
Because keep in mind, our training has normally taken weeks.
That's fine.
Years.
Well, our initial training took years, and then other subsequent, like, learning is at least a week.
If you guys want to wait before the wizards go, then we can wait before the wizards go. But I'm just saying,
I'm just concerned
there's knowledge on the other side of
Takes
the
you an hour
floor.
to open it anyway.
we're also not supposed to be...
Hang on. So he's opened it twice.
There was about an hour interval between them. And there are two glowing runes. Yeah, coincidence.
Aren't we also supposed to be keeping like these waypoints secret from other people who aren't
We're meant to be
Pathfinders?
giving ourselves as Pathfinders away from everyone else.
Yeah, but if they...
But wouldn't wizards know that only Pathfinders use these?
Depends on what they know.
The Pathfinder didn't create the circle.
So wizards can use these. So why would they not know about this one?
It's a family secret.
Because
Not anymore if the house shakes that much.
well, we don't know that. Dooza knows that because it's so close to the rune gate. They can't actually divination it.
Okay.
So Deuce is like, but so like if the house shakes and it glows again, wouldn't they just
Come and knock.
come and like bang down the door? And
Well,
seeing as we've
I mean,
all
I
gone
mean,
in,
After Willie's lie, you think they probably already know, but...
Yeah, I was
they're
about
probably
to
offered the bad
say.
idea.
What do you mean lie? What the hell? That's not true.
That's what you said to them.
You mean the truth? Yeah, I did say that to them. Yeah.
How do you know?
Oh, I know. I have your journal, and I have verified accounts, shall we say?
Bullshit.
We've had some
Are we
Chilaxian
reading
training.
the same journal?
Okay, so, you're going to activate the rune?
I like it.
Considering it takes a whole hour, they do have a long time to walk back to the...
Yeah.
yeah, I guess, but they're going to be a little bit more
I
suspicious.
don't care.
Look, here.
And
While he's activating the room, I'll draw and write some documentation to say that we're definitely not doing what they think they were doing.
Okay.
they're gonna beat down the front door and they're gonna see 50-something thousand photos of Parry. You think they're gonna go any further?
I think we're going to steal the photos and sell them.
Probably. Wouldn't be surprised.
But can you stop it from like shaking and...
No.
rattling and-
17.
17. Okay, so the whole room shakes around you. But you see this, the portal open up.
Why do I feel like this is a feature in your house?
Parry's mystical and magical secrets.
Yeah,
Well,
while
like
he's
this
opening
basic-
the
Some of them
door,
are actually
Quest is drawing
magical.
pornography
Some
at
of
the
them are
group.
mystical.
It's like,
That's like
no, this is what was happening.
Your entire house does that.
At least you find yourself stepping into a painting. Which is quite kind of weird because you've gone from 3-dimensional to 2-dimensional.
But we had, it's, as you said, similar to what we had experience of a Wayfinder before. Yeah. So we're kind of like, oh, that thing again.
It is a very weird feeling.
Yeah.
And then Perry leads you for a while. Time doesn't seem to pass. And then he gets to make another check.
I'll take a reroll for that one.
Okay.
That's better. 25.
Okay, and the portal, you see the portal open up for a rip in the painting. And you find yourself stepping out in Magnamar's Pathfinder Lodge. You can see nearby a table and Mrs. Hernandez just sitting here having some tea waiting.
Why doesn't her place rattle and shake and...
It probably does. She's probably just used to it.
That's probably why she's holding her tea.
Just welcome back.
She's actually swaying with the with the shaking.
Yeah, if you look closely, there's little rubber bits at the bottom of the table.
Dampeners.
What do you mean welcome back?
Condoms more like.
I see Perry has brought you as requested.
Yep.
Don't worry, you will be back in Riddleport later today to continue your task. But if you return here every night, instead of sleeping, we'll just use some, magic to smooth that over, so you can get through some training and your day job at the same time.
Oh, so that's
Night
how it's
job.
gonna work.
How many?
I'm sure you don't need to sleep.
I don't. How many nights?
It'll probably take you maybe about 3-4 weeks.
So what is this training? He mentioned training. What is this training?
They say you're gonna level up.
Oh. Okay.
But doesn't leveling up cost us time?
It is.
Yes.
You're gonna be doing.
That's the nights spent awake training.
How many nights?
No.
3 to 4 weeks.
It's not even night. It's day. We're literally going to be up most of the hours for the next 3 weeks.
3-4 weeks. You're not gonna sleep
So
at all.
we're losing 3 weeks from our target.
No.
Overnight.
Yeah, so we're going to work through the day at the Golden Goblin.
Isn't that overnight?
Oh, you're gonna basically work when you're here training
Yeah.
and then working there.
Yeah. So whenever we
Right.
We're doing
work,
night school, effectively.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So we're not missing out on...
No.
No.
We're still doing our tasks, but we're
We're missing out on the long rests.
yeah.
Right, okay.
Unless we can figure out how to shuffle our roster.
Which is not going to happen.
Which is not going to happen, no.
So we're not going to get long rests. We're going to get short rests.
Oh,
basically.
can you teach him how to not make the house rattle every time we open that damn portal?
Oh,
then?
that's what she says. Doesn't rattle here.
Then why does it make the house rattle at the riddle board thingy?
Seems to be something with the runes.
Not my problems. Yeah, of course it's the room. What do you think we're there?
Well, they weren't originally designed to work with the tapestry.
Tapestry's new.
Well, tapestry's a lot newer than the runes, yes. The runes are 10,000 years old,
How's
at least.
Tapestry.
Probably about maybe 2,000 years old.
So your magic is hijacking these ruins.
Yeah.
Who made the tapestry?
The TN Lodge.
Right.
Before the lodge existed, actually, but the people behind the TN Lodge brought the tapestry to us to use.
Interesting.
So it is their artifact, and they have graciously allowed us to use it and connect to it. But it's a lot easier to connect a existing rune circle than it is to create a connection, and so much cheaper too.
Yep.
I don't think we could afford the expense of creating a brand new location like we did for the lodge here.
Who else has access to these rooms?
Quite a few people, it seems. Considering you got an entire gate of it over Runelords.
So
So the gate is related to the rune portals?
In some way.
Would that be why the new one lit up
But
when he
then
did
again,
that?
she says, pointing to the big Irispan bridge that they're partly built on, that's also related to the rune circles. In the sense of the people who built both of them also built the rune circles.
okay. So my understanding is, I'm saying this to her. I activated my wayfinder to these rooms, and our rune gate lit up for a second time.
Well, in recorded history, it had only lit off in recent times, and only after the blood in the sky. It could be one of the theories we've heard is potentially a countdown.
So you're on the same page as me when the blood in the sky is not related to the rune gate.
It may be.
It may be. Okay.
But again, theories, that's why you're there where the things are, so you can track down the theories, and if any evidence shows up, then we'll be able to then know a little bit more.
Yeah.
So we still have, 4 months to find information?
Well, they're happy for you to keep getting information while you're studying here.
Yeah, no, but like in terms of our time frame that we got given, is that still, like we've been there like almost 3 months?
Well, you've actually provided a whole lot of information based on that. You didn't have to have a solution, you just had to investigate.
Yeah, no, I know that, but so like in the meantime she still wants us to do that for the next 4 months?
Well,
or?
she wants you to keep your connections in Runelords because keeping track of what happens with that is an important part of a Pathfinder way of doing things. And having a base of operations there means that if anything happens in the north, you guys can easily go there and do stuff.
Yep.
So if you guys need to head somewhere else, she's happy to arrange other support staff to take over for you for a short time.
I think we will study it probably a little bit more in terms of the blot.
Yeah, well, no, I just like, I mean, we do
So
need
we'll
to
head back to Runelords
break
for a little
legs
bit.
and do that, but that's not, that's stuff that's not urgent.
Yeah, the wizard in the tower there.
There are wizards in many towers, she says. Which one in particular?
Specifically the one that Quest is trying to go see.
I never had a chance to see it because something always cropped up every time.
Like, Quest was on his way to see them tonight, and then showed up at Harry's place. Like, it's on
the other side of the gate room.
I assume, like, Quest went up and got to, like, the base of the mountain it's on and saw everything going on and fuck me. And started walking back. Yeah, that wizard. Do you know anything about him?
Yes, apparently he plays with portals.
Like, Sheldon Glados?
If that's what you call a portal?
Yes.
Sure.
Is the cake alive?
Yes, the cake is alive.
So he might know about the gate and...
He may, but no one's been able to get anything useful out of him in the Pathfinder Lodge.
It's okay, I'm not in the Pathfinder Lodge.
So you might get something useful for him.
Might get dead too.
That too, I hear he likes goblins. I'm not sure if that he likes to talk to them or eat them, it's hard to tell.
I'll find out.
And one mystery we solved.
So we can just bring our reports here now too, right?
Yes, which is why we asked you not to send them.
Yep. I will make sure I've got my things in triplicate.
That's because sending things don't always show up when you intend them to.
Nope.
Isn't that right, Willie?
We weren't expecting the way of communication was going to be this though.
Well, that's this now.
I've got like 10 notebooks back in there.
But yes, you can also use this as a safe place to store things you don't want to take to Runelords and collect them when you need it.
Yeah.
Which is why you have accommodation systems pointing to the barracks you were using last time you were here.
Yep.
Juice is like this tempted to go grab his orcish weapons.
You should go get your weapons.
You should.
No, I assume like Doozle looks over and just contemplates it and go, you should just go get them.
Well, Doozle's thing is like, now that he's known as a fighter, he can claim that he's been gifted those from the Shoanti people that were here. And then that's a little less out of place. He has now a reputation of people dying when they mess with him, so...
Nah. Mate, if you get your weapons, you might not be such a big bitch. I wouldn't be able to kick your ass quite so easily.
Willie is just spitting lies.
I think Gauntlet has just been thrown.
Willie's compensating because he's outmatched on all fronts.
Willie's compensating because he won last time.
I think he's looking for another reason to kick your ass.
I want to see another arm wrestle. Let's do it right now.
Yeah, Jesus, probably gotta go pick up his weapons, and that's probably about it.
Okay.
Now he feels a little bit safer in the city, knowing that people probably aren't gonna mess with him with more weapons on him.
They never messed with us in terms of weapons anyway.
Well, no, but like these are proper orcish weapons, which he got told if you go into the city without having a reputation with these, you'll probably be targeted. Now that Druza has a reputation, wearing these weapons is going to be even more of a reputation for him.
It's like, come try.
Yeah, pretty much. Come try, I dare you, kind of. Yeah. And people are just going to be like, no.
Yes.
Or hopefully no.
It's all good, because Willie has already stepped up for you. You'll never see anyone have a problem with you.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
You'll be fine. Doesn't matter how weak you are, you'll be fine.
Can we stop wearing these rags now too?
Yeah, sure.
Rags?
Well, so has Doozle not been wearing...
Doozle's just been wearing
hand-me-downs?
the same quality clothes that Doozle always has, which is what you consider rags.
Right. Yes. Rags. Doozle, what you wear is rags.
Except for Doozle's kimono, which doesn't cover the bit.
No, but
underwear.
Doozle looks down at his hide armor and just goes, "What do you mean this is a rag? This is high quality armor."
If it doesn't smell bad, it's not worn right.
Once, long ago, that was high quality armor.
I'm just glad there's a goblin out there who can tell the difference.
I mean, like, you wear armor.
It's a tunic and a vest.
And you have spares.
Armor?
Hey, Doozle,
Yeah?
do you want a magic rune for your weapon?
A magic rune for my weapon?
Yeah.
What does that involve?
It involves getting a magic rune for your weapon.
Which rune in particular are you looking for?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
I'm just saying.
what do they
There's
do?
150 gold here that could be put to that.
So it can give you a +1 to hit, and the next one gives you an extra dice of damage.
Oh. Yeah?
How I kicked your ass, because it was an ass worth kicking.
It's like what I do, but you don't have to have me.
It's kind of like, I'm tempted, but at the same time it's Willie offering.
And that's what Kroll does with his magic
Hey,
bow, which
just
is that it's
saying,
killed everything.
you could be as awesome as I am. Maybe. Kinda, sorta.
Ooh.
Not really, but you know. Kinda.
Kinda, sorta, maybe.
Give you a leg up, just like, Poppy.
Yeah. How does it work? How do you get a rune on a
You
weapon?
pay gold and they give you one.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
So,
Give them a
like I
weapon
said,
and they
150
cobble.
gold, feel free.
Alright.
Do you have the page that's on?
Nope, sure don't.
Sure don't.
But I got 150 gold, so make the
So
most.
it is page 581. It costs 35 gold to give it a +1.
So
That's the
potency-
gold from, what's his face, isn't it?
No, my gold. I'm letting you have my gold.
You won gold where?
What do you mean, one?
That's from the.
I win gold everywhere. What are you talking about?
That's from the Overlord, right?
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
gold.
this particular gold. Oh, sorry, yes. This is Overlord gold. Yes, you're quite right, yes.
All right.
Yeah, that's what Juza was confirming, was this is the Overlord's gold, not
So you can,
party gold.
No, it's my gold. It just belonged to the Overlord until I took it off him. And now it's yours, because I'm giving it to you.
And so for the cost of 100 gold, you can make your weapon +1 striking.
Yeah, but you can only get one rune, right? It can be striking or damage.
No, both.
No, you need to have both.
Yeah,
They're the fundamental runes.
yeah.
But after you get a fundamental rune, you can then have a property rune added afterwards. But property runes cost a crapload.
Right, and then you can get a property rune.
Yes.
Okay.
So you have to have a potency rune for every property rune.
Right.
And they only go up to potency 3.
Yep.
But to put a potency 2 rune on, you have to get your axe made into a higher quality. So someone has to rework your axe and make it a improved axe.
Right. Do they do those for instruments too?
Yep.
So,
But different sort of process.
That'd be
so
cheating though.
100.
Just not the weapon potency, they do other things.
Yeah. No.
So, if I did that on, say, like my Orc Expedal, it's 100
gold.
100 gold, and I guess they're happy to take the Overlord's.
They don't care.
Okay.
It's gold.
It's gold?
It can be melted down and reforged. It's
Yeah.
gold.
It's gold, okay.
So Willie hands over 100 gold and says, good luck with becoming as good as I am.
I will remind you that you set this challenge, my friend.
So this is
Anytime you want to go down that road, you just let me know.
This is to get the striking and potency.
Yep. Jeez. So it's 35 for the striking and 65 for the 35 for the potency and 65 for the striking.
Done.
Maybe I should do that.
So, your weapon is as good as mine. Sorry, wait a minute. Your Schwartz is as good as mine.
And what page was that on so I can look that up later?
535, I think.
581.
581, sorry.
Oh,
581.
581.
It's the runes page.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so in game time, you guys end up with this and having a montage of traveling back and forth while working at the Gold Goblin and doing stuff that takes you into the new year.
Sweet.
Merry Fastmas!
And one thing that happens over that winter, because New Year is over, is winter for where you are, because it's based on the real world. Strangely enough, the Galarian calendar lines up perfectly with the our calendar.
It's weird.
That's the it's 10 o'clock
Yep.
morning. It's better than making noise.
Yep.
Okay, so as it after that, one of the times you're there, you find Shailu has actually arrived at the lodge in Magnamar.
Oh,
Shailu is...
Shailu
Really?
is our elf. Our Ultra Elf friend from
The one who
Sandpoint.
hates goblins.
Right.
The one who's,
I
yeah,
think it's
tag
fine.
is.
You pick a fight with her?
I do. I pick a fight.
No, here we
Oh,
go
God.
again.
I show her the wanted poster.
I was gonna go up and say hi, Sheila.
Too late now.
How did your how did finding her friend, which I've got the name there somewhere. But
Okay, so as Willie goes to pick a fight with her, she just gives him a withering look that actually causes fear in Willie.
Oh.
She gets a critical success on her withering glance.
Jeez.
Yes.
So my character goes, "Hey, look at." Okay, I'm gonna go over here right now, and I walk away, like nothing's happened. I'm like, "Yeah, nothing happened here." I walk away.
You can hear his voice quaver as he walks away.
No, it's like allergies. Walk away.
Yeah. Sure.
So we go between the Magnemar Pathfinder Lodge and the Golden Gold Lodge for like 3 weeks. In that time,
So it ends up being about over time about 2 to 3 months or more.
oh,
So you do end up spending quite a while with this as well. Nothing much is happening in Riddleport. You're able to maintain your cover and do some investigations and floating around and chase people up.
oh no, I was just gonna say because I
Weekends
know
off,
my
I suppose.
horse is at the Magnemar Lodge as well. So at some point I would if I can go around and do stuff with him as well because
You don't want your horse to forget you?
pretty much
It's been a while.
yeah.
Okay,
Are the weekends occupied?
technically you can spend weekends up here as well.
No, I want to go do a scene at the Wizard's Parlour during
So, okay, so we'll have a
It can
scene for the
be
Wizard's Parlour
next week if we need
No,
to.
we can do it while you're there, once I get the location code again.
So that's over the next 3 months that we go between the two constantly.
Okay, so yes. So yes, you make your way by yourself up the stairs, and when you started up the stairs it was a clear day. By the time you reach the door, there's a thunderstorm going.
So I'm still bandaged up too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then as you knock, the door just opens with an ominous creaking, and it's splashing more inside the tower than outside the tower. Hello? And your voice is absolutely clear through and you can hear the echo back.
Hello.
Anybody home?
And you have a really grating voice going, Samantha.
Thank you.
So that's not creepy at all, right?
Got permission, not breaking an entry.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Question.
And the voice says, take the stairs to the top of the tower.
I can't carry the stairs. Shall I just come to the top instead?
There's no response.
I'm just going to come to the stop. Walk up the stairs.
Okay, give me a balance roll.
Acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
Uh, 21.
21. You make it to the top of the tower. It's not easy. You would think someone who rushed you to come up would have actually made it easy. But no, the wind is blowing in different directions. Some of the steps were not secure.
Half of them are, well, most of them are twice my height.
And some of them are just icy slip.
Oh, jeez, that was a slow.
And getting to the top of the tower, you find yourself right in the center of a thunderstorm.
Lightning pouring.
Striking all around you.
Anybody else there?
Yep, there is a black robed figure with each time a lightning strikes, you can see runes light up down his clothing.
Mouse ears and a cape and music.
You do see ears sticking out from the cape, so he's not human.
Mouses.
Is this you?
He says yes in a very quiet voice, which you can hear clearly over the thunderclaps going around you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
You didn't have to yell, you know.
Pardon? Pardon?
You hear him clearly, so you didn't have to yell. And then thunderclaps going off all around you in the middle of everything.
It's just very loud up here. I wasn't expecting to be able to hear you. My name is Question.
I know you quest from the Pathfinder Lodge, he says.
I'm not
I knew your father.
Oh, dude.
Do you know what happened to him?
He died.
Do you know how?
His heart stopped beating at some point, and that usually leads to... and he starts going to the medical condition of brain death.
Okay, sure, but normally we'd say, like, you know...
But then he goes
died-
into the whole reanimation thing after that. Which he seems to know far more about than the whole dying part.
Do you know who reanimated him?
Yes, some people out in Karmagar.
Okay, well...
Necromancers out there.
Well, yes. Okay, fine.
And apparently they got most of your family.
Tell me about it. Don't tell me about it.
Well, you actually met your mother there as well.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure half my uncles. If not all of my uncles.
No, not all of them.
Do you know... How long have you known him? How long did you know him?
Oh, wow.
He thinks for a moment and says, well, I knew him for more than 30 years. So more than his lifespan. See, considering he died.
Hang on. More than his natural lifespan, or more than...
More than his natural, more than he lived for. Because technically he still knows him after he's died.
Right. So, like, he still speaks with you?
No, he hasn't really spoken much since just going, arg. Besides, I've not really tried to speak to a zombie. It's not really pleasant.
Well, I did.
The spirit's not there.
I agree.
And I don't really like talking to spirits that much.
Yeah. So,
They're very needy.
are they?
Yes.
Maybe I should try and speak with him. Make sure he's alright.
Yes, except you can't really give spirits what they want.
What do they want?
Most of them want to come back to live.
Well, why can't we do that?
His body's animated by some other means.
Not anymore.
I thought it was still animated. Did you destroy it?
No, we didn't, did we?
No.
Oh, that's right.
As far as he knows, he's still pulling carts out in Karmagar.
Should do something about that someday. Do you know what happened to the caravan?
Apparently it's somewhere on the Storval Plateau.
Is it still running?
I have no idea. Does it work under its own steam? Or did you have something particular pulling it?
Donkeys?
Might still be running then.
Occasionally a horse.
Captured slaves?
We didn't like calling them that, but okay.
Indentured servants.
People we caught stealing from us, yes.
Prisoners with jobs.
Legally they were described as prisoners, yes.
As at this point you realise you've been conversing fluently in Goblin the entire time and hadn't really noticed.
Ooh.
And it's not the Goblin that most Goblins speak in, it's sort of the Goblin your parents taught you.
Oh, I knew my father. I assumed that, like, someone had to learn it from someone.
Well, I taught most of his family.
Yeah, where did you meet my father?
What was that?
Where did you meet my father?
When he went pop out of his mother?
You knew my gran?
Yeah.
When did you meet her?
Well, I met her when she went pop out of her mother.
Oh.
This is going to be a long day.
I'd really love to discuss this more, but I was sent to discuss the big blot in the sky.
Oh, that.
Do you know about that?
Yeah, it's over there.
What's causing it?
Well, not me. Not this time.
This time?
Yeah, I normally cause the lightning storms and the thunder and the lightning.
But has there been a blot before?
Not as far as I can tell. And it doesn't get bigger or disappear when I do stuff.
How long have you been here?
He thinks. I'm not sure when I first got here. But there were some annoying gnomes who kept asking questions.
Oh.
Are they still around?
Apparently, yes.
What
You can't
do
get
I
rid
go
of
why?
him. Yeah, he's the most annoying of the lot.
Yeah.
Magic doesn't work right on him.
Do you know what's caused? Well, no, you said not you. Do you know what the blot is doing?
Hanging somewhere over there, you know, bay over there.
Do you know what else is
I've tried talking to it, it doesn't talk back.
Why do you like goblins up here?
Well, considering I'm related to goblins, I, try to let goblins, have their own way in town.
You say related.
Yeah.
Related like I'm related to the orcs?
Not really.
Related like...
He pulls his hood back, he sees a hobgoblin.
Hmm.
He looks like a very young hobgoblin.
How old are you?
That's a rude question to ask, he says.
I'm not polite most of the time. How old are you?
Well, I taught your family to be better than that.
Yes.
Obviously, that experiment's not working out well.
You taught my family to be better than that, but I was raised by orcs to begin with, so you get what you got.
Why were orcs raising you? None of your parents were orcs.
I don't know. Well, I didn't meet my father till I was 2.
Well, that's not my fault. He met you when you were born.
I didn't say it was your fault. I said I was raised by orcs to begin with. So there's that.
I don't know, some generations can't teach them.
I never could be taught.
But you seem to have learnt music, sort of.
Learnt. Was able to do... What do you mean, sort of?
I've heard your music.
Good. What do you mean, sort of?
Like I said, I've heard your music.
That's a bit rude.
I know, that's why I taught your family to be better.
Oh, okay.
Somehow oof right there.
So what's with the storm?
Oh, that powers my experiments.
Like goblins.
That was one of my experiments, yes.
So, do I have storm powers too?
I don't know, can I stick you in a lightning bolt and find out?
Will it hurt?
If it doesn't kill you, yeah.
No.
Last one I stuck into a lightning bolt just went poof. You didn't teleport somewhere because there's still ash around. And there was a couple of charred bones.
No, you can't.
But you're the one who asked. That's the best way to find out. If you got storm powers, the lightning will have no effect on you. Or a
But it
lesser
will hurt.
effect.
That's an effect.
That is an effect, yes. So yes, lightning will have an effect on you. You have storm powers. Congratulations. Will either kill you or hurt you. We have learned something new today, he says, pulling out a journal.
Samesies. So why are you working on goblins?
Wouldn't you want to improve your family?
Well,
I know it's not their fault they're dumb.
Ooh.
but I
hey,
was gonna say I
half-
love my family as they are, but you know.
Well, that's because I've been working on them. Most goblins couldn't even, strap a horse to a wagon and have it go somewhere. Most of them would eat the horse and then the wagon.
Yes.
Sometimes the other way around.
The horse would deserve it. It's just a waste of a good wagon, though. Alright. So you don't know anything about the blot, though?
I know, it's over there.
Nah. No.
What about the gate? Do you know about the gate?
Yes, over there, he points.
Do you know why it's got another light on it?
It's got a... Oh, look, there's another light on it.
You know about portals?
Yeah. You go through them and you travel to places.
Do you know how to make them?
Sure. Where would you like to go? The Abyss?
Where do you know how to make waterstone?
The Abyss.
Just the Abyss.
Occasionally to Hell, but I don't like going there. They're too strict.
The Abyss is not?
They're fine.
Who's in the Abyss?
Plenty of people. Best practical jokes ever, he says. You have an inkling suspicion of where some of your personality has come from. You still resemble me in some places. Might be 10 generations removed, but it's still there.
You say I resemble you in, like, Magnamar?
No, in your facial features.
Right.
Might be 10 generations removed, but there's still part of me there.
How old did you say you were?
I was here before the city came.
Seems about 300 years old, right?
More like
I think about closer to 200. The city's about 200 years old.
Oh, I thought it was 2000.
Magnamar's been around a lot longer.
Oh.
Corvus has been around a lot longer.
Because the
Yet the gate has been around for 10,000 years.
yeah.
And people have been here on and off.
Yeah, no, because I'll see the boogeyman, like they said they're like 2,000
Yeah, but
years old.
the Armbreaker is 300 or something.
It's been around Riddleport for 300 years.
Oh, right, okay.
So the place that became Riddleport, they were here before it was founded.
Right.
How did you live so long?
Magic. He wiggles his fingers.
Do the other Pathfinders know about you?
What would they know about me? They're idiots.
Would you prefer that I didn't tell them about you?
Well, why would you want to tell them about me? Because you're idiots.
It's my job.
Well, I'll give you a new job. Don't tell them about me. There you go. You've got a new job. Congratulations, you have stepped up in the world.
Quest goes back a few pages and rips them all. Closes the book, puts it away. Keeps writing and the pages is ripped out.
I see you've learned from my school in writing.
Use a pen?
They rip the pages out.
See, if I was being clever, I would have left a few pages blank in between.
Oh, I never thought of that, he said.
No. I keep thinking about it and never do it.
Just looking at him, he's probably the most charismatic hobgoblin you've ever met. Not that you've met many. Especially hobgoblins bigger than a goblin. Most of the ones in the region were killed off many years ago.
Okay, so, I'm not telling you about you.
That's good.
You've known my family for how long? Several generations.
Well, I named them.
You named my... Are we test tube babies?
No, I made it the normal way.
Okay. Do you know who's still around?
Occasionally.
Occasionally.
I don't go seeking them every now and then. I let a few loose into the wild.
Right. The goblins in the city you got nothing to do with?
No, they were related at one point, but they got stupider as time went on.
Because they did, like, the traditional methods?
Well, they used to be able to read and write, and then they lost that ability, but then most of the town can't read and write. So it wasn't unusual.
Okay. Is there anything else you can tell me?
Well, lots of things I can tell you. How many years would you like?
How many years would I like to spend here?
Yeah, telling you things.
Oh, no. Anything else you can tell me about the blot or the gate or why I'm here?
It's black, it changes shape, it's sort of rough, it gives you coordinates over the bay.
He gives me rough coordinates over the
Yes,
place?
that coordinates over the bay. And its actual orbital pattern, which is roughly what the Cypher Lodge people had figured out.
Oh, it's been very interesting. Should I come back here at some point?
Sure, it'd be nice to see one of my little goblins showing up again.
Anything I should bring for you next time I come back? Do you get out much?
Well, I get out all the time. The Abyss is a great place to party. You should go there. They might teach you better music. You can't quite get that his harmony is right. You know, if you work on it, you can do it better, he says.
Okay. How long do you reckon I should spend there?
Maybe a century or two.
I hate to break this to you, but goblins don't live that long.
Go there, won't be a problem.
I might take you up on that at some point.
You don't really age while you're there.
Man notebook. Go to Abyss to learn disharmony.
Why?
What do I tell my friends?
What do you normally tell your friends?
Truth?
He looks at you. Are you sure you're related? He opens up one of your eyes closely, says, look closely into your head. You're a lot smarter than most of your family.
I don't know if that's a compliment.
Well, it means something's working.
Okay. Yeah, I assume I shouldn't tell my friends about you too, given I'm not telling the rest of the Pathfinders about you. So what should I tell them?
Well, you don't have to tell them anything, do you?
I mean, tell them something. Went to Wizard's Lodge, got blown out of... I'll tell them you just blew me out of the tower. Do you want to blow me out of the tower?
Sure, I can do that. He just gestures and you go flying off the tower. and land in the bay. Splash. Right near the pier.
Oh no, he said near the pier, so you'll be able to get up.
How do I get out of the water?
You quickly climb up the pier.
I climb up the pier.
As you climb up, you see one of those eels right below you. Well, most of them don't expect someone to come flying in and bouncing.
I pull out my whip and I dangle it in.
He bites.
I try to pull it up.
Give me a strength check.
8. No. 6.
It seems to have latched on tighter than you can pull and it's slowly pulling you in.
I let go of the whip.
Buy a whip.
And then beside you, you see a Percy dive overboard. After the eel.
Where did the Percy's come from?
They always hang out by the river. This is the bay. This is the one place they seem to know what they're doing.
Alright. Quest takes that information and goes back to the tavern.
Yeah.
Wizard was unhelpful, knows about as much as the Cypher Lodge, and less coherent with it.
And about 10 minutes later, Percy shows up with your whip.
Did you get the eel too?
Wow, it was fun. How did it go? Catch and release. Grow more that way.
Can I have my whip back?
Give you your whip.
Thank you. Would you like a beer?
Sure.
One beer!
He drinks the beer quite noisily. Still dripping with the water. And the sludge from the water.
Gonna let him stay like that.
He's quite happy.
Perception.
Okay, so what you do get from Shalelu when you actually meet up with Shalelu after the interlude is that she's tracked the goblins that had taken Amiko, and basically with help of Amiko's half brother, and wants your help in getting her back. And that's where we're going to leave tonight's session.
Nice.
Awesome.
So we level
3. You are level 3. Woo! And you have survived a whole year of the campaign.
Yeah.
And so yes, I always had that plan for the crazy wizard on the tower.
Quest never quite got there though.
Yeah. So with proficiency,
It only took you like 6 months.
with proficiency again.
Yeah.
How does proficiency work?
Proficiency it equals your level, +2 for proficient, plus another 2 if it goes up to expert,
Oh, it's up there.
It's,
Okay.
it's right there.
2 plus level.
2 plus level.
Yeah, 52 over 36.
And then you have a separate bit for your modifier, so you always know the difference between proficiency and modifier, which means everyone's skills went up 1.
Yep, they
Because-
sure did.
Because of the Pathfinder training which they got, they all have at least their level in every skill.
Yeah.
Yep.
All trades.
So I'm going to rub out all my numbers that I've literally...
So yes, you now have a permanent base of operations in Riddleport,
Mm.
you're maintaining,
Mm.
and you can now travel from Riddleport to Magnamar.
Sweet.
Yeah, Quest hands in all his reports over that period too.
I'm going to do my level up stuff.
Except the wizard.
Except for the wizard, that's your side notes.
Yep. Wizard gets
Alright.
encrypted.
So you figure out he's a sorcerer, not a wizard.
Wizard, sorcerer,
Expertise, all the boss levels.
Magic things.
arcane bastard.
Well, a cult bastard actually.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey
And
bullshit.
Can't be a cult bastard, I do a cult. Cultists aren't bastards, he must be an arcane bastard.
Alright.
Have you seen your parents' marriage certificate?
No.
I'm sure that's right near the conception poster.
Probably. They got
We-
sent off by someone.
Which, by the way, they pull out another one from storage and put it up.
Quest report does include the detailed pornographic photos he drew
What else they do?
of the party engaging in an orgy to give to the guards.
Oh,
Did you show any of us that, or just hand it in?
I just handed it in.
But you didn't
You
show
guys,
it.
you guys would have seen it when we got back to town and the guards went, "Why is the house shaking?" "This is why, sir."
And then it shakes on a regular basis. Nightly basis.
yeah.
While the building's rocking, don't come knocking.
Yeah. Fantastic.
And so after you guys have been in Riddleport for a while now, that house has a reputation of being haunted. Because people have snuck in and not found anyone there. Yet you guys come and go.
So, how do you do it? Oh, simple. We're ghosts.
Yep. We go proof.
You're just that awesome. And then you also hear rumours that Quest goes up and speaks to the crazy wizard every now and then.
Nah. Yeah,
I
there's
think I'm
rumours
disguised each time I do it though.
You might be disguised, but there's not many people who can actually get up there and down again.
Okay.
Do you get sent flying down the quick way every time you go up?
Because one thing you did notice is your illusions never work on the Perseus.
So I try it 2 or 4 times and then give up once
Yeah.
the rumours keep going.
Because the Perseus seem to be able to look right through your illusion.
Too
You,
dumb.
you hadn't noticed that for quite a while.
So Percy's always know who he is.
Yep.
But they also always know who everyone is.
Yeah, I still want to find out more about the Percy's curse, but that can be later.
That can be later. It is a long-term story.
Yes. But Doozer's intrigued now that he knows a bit more of the backstory, and potentially, oh no, he wouldn't know the conversation that someone had with the elf princess. But still, he knows a bit more of the actual backstory.
Which conversation with the elf princess?
During the arm wrestling competition, I think it was Willie.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to have problems opening up Wayfinder
Fuck's
gates.
sakes. Yeah, Willie asked the
What's 11 to Arcana at the
elven
moment?
princess to undo the Perseus curse, and she said she couldn't because her mum
So then
had done the curse or something. Anyway. Doozers doesn't know that, but I know that as a person. Yeah, that one.
So, Doozer,
Yes.
now that you've got equipment worth having, anytime you feel courageous enough to throw down, you should train together.
Now that your arm's healed. Because by this
Both
time,
of us even.
so by the time you've finished your training, you no longer have any sore points with your arms. Quest's hand is fully healed.
Yep.
Okay.
Willie says to you, Doozer, don't let fear stop you.
Fear had nothing to do with it, buddy.
Just broken bones.
Good to know. Good to know.
Not fear of you, fear of Kroll.
And he sort of goes, yeah, okay.
You're like, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
I like earlier how you said Doozer was like Doozer doesn't care about money, and I was thinking Kroll would say, well, you need money to pay for my medical costs, which I use to repay you. It's like, oh man, I do care about money.
No, that's just the party money, right?
yeah.
Most of the party money probably does go towards your medical stuff.
I now have a skill that I can heal everyone every 10 minutes with
That's
3
good.
wounds.
Nice.
Nice. I'm not sure what I'm going to take, but I'm going to have a look.
Quest gets better.
Better?
Oh, no, that's
Is that
fine.
just,
No,
is
that's
that
the
just
next
a
level.
statement?
Yeah, no, it's not to the next level.
Yeah. You don't hate Quest music anymore.
No, we really
We tolerate it?
Just saying.
No, so like, yeah, Quest keeps performing for the Mad Wizard too, going, what's wrong with my fucking music?
Yeah.
Well, occasionally he takes you for an hour out of the world where you spend maybe 100 years in the abyss.
Just trying to get discordance down. What do you mean I'm not getting it? I've spent 300 years on this piece. Discordant. What do you mean it's not discordant enough? Yep.
So it's gone from weirdly out of tune to
Perfectly out of tune.
perfectly out of tune.
It's not out of tune. Look, my fingers are longer than yours, which means I can hit the fucking notes.
I just imagine like...
Doozer compares his hand to yours and it's like triple the size and he's like...
Well, your hand's wider, but his is just as long.
Yeah, you know, whatever.
I'm just imagining like this epic boss battle, and you're playing your discordant song, and we're kind of going,
Quest,
I don't like it, but it kind of works.
It's like, this is so bad, it's good.
Didn't give you any medal, I did. So what is this heightened spells?
Heightened spell means that you can use a spell. So I think you can pick certain spells you can heighten.
Yep.
So when you pick one, those spells you don't have to memorize at the level you want to cast it.
Right.
So they become spells that you can then spontaneously cast at any level,
Right.
as if it was, say, D&D 5th edition.
So in this, if I wanted to cast a first level spell at 3rd level, I'd have to
Memorize it at 3rd level.
I don't memorize spells as a bard.
Yes, but you have to then learn it at 3rd level as your 3rd level slot.
Right.
Because unless you've actually learnt it at that level, as your 3rd level spell mode, you can't cast it at 3rd level.
Right. But this allows me to cast my level 1 slot spell
As
with
a
my
3rd level
3rd
spell,
level slot.
yes.
Right.
That's the pain of Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of wish they did it like the class up in D&D, because that's so much fun.
It is so much simpler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna cast this 2nd level spell at 3rd level just because it does 3d10 necromancy damage.
But you have to burn one of your known spells as a spontaneous caster
Yep.
at that point.
I think of a
That's
general
fine,
feat
because I
that
still
I want
have,
as a
like,
wizard.
what, 4 at 3rd level? And I've got no other spells that I know at 3rd at the moment, so... eh.
Well, we should learn more. So, we're finishing up for the night, so we might actually finish up.
We
were
actually
talking
need to
about
put it
going
on end credits. Oh.
So we're going to put it on end credits. Thanks for reminding me, Josh.
Yeah, all good.
So we'll do that, and then if you want to say anything after that, that's fine.